in accordance with Americans with Disabilities Act of 1990. If you require a disability-related modification or accommodation to attend or participate in this meeting, including auxiliary aids or services, please call the City Clerk's office at 310-952-1720 at least 48 hours prior to the meeting. Public information. The public may address the members of the City Council on any matters within the jurisdiction of the City Council or on any items on the agenda of the City Council during the designated public comment periods. There will be 2 oral communication sessions, one for agendized items, comment about items on the agenda, and the other for non-agendized items, comments about items not on the agenda. The oral communication portion of the agenda is limited to a duration of 1 hour unless otherwise approved by the City Council. Comment time is normally 3 minutes, depending on the number of speakers. Public viewing available by live stream on the city's website. The meeting will be streamed live over the internet, www.carsonca.gov, or on YouTube, www.youtube.com/c/City of Carson, California, official YouTube page. Cable Spectrum, Channel 35, and AT&T, Channel 99. If you are unable to attend the meeting in person, public comments can be submitted before the meeting. Email. Public comments can be emailed to cityclerk@carsonca.gov. The cutoff time to submit any email communications is 3 p.m. on the day of the meeting. Written communications can be dropped off at the City Clerk's office at City Hall. The cutoff time to submit any written communications is 3 p.m. on the day of the meeting. Written communications dropped off at the City Clerk's office or any email received will not be read aloud at council meetings, but will be circulated to City Council and incorporated into the minutes. We're calling to order the City of Carson Housing Authority, Successor Agency, Public Financing Authority, and City Council agenda. Today is Tuesday, September 2nd, 2025. Roll call, Madam City Clerk.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Councilmember Rojas.
Present.
Councilmember Deere.
Here.
Councilmember Hilton. Present. Mayor Pro Tem Hicks.
Present.
Mayor Davis Holmes.
Present.
Thank you.
Flag salute by a councilwoman, please.
Yes, please rise. Ready to begin?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Is Pastor Ely here? Yes. We'll have our invocation by our Pastor Ely from Prevailing in Christ Ministries.
District
First Lady.
Mayor and to the council, God bless you. Shall we bow our heads in a word of prayer? Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this is the day that you've made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. We thank you for the grace that you provided, the beautiful sunshine. We thank you for this wonderful city. We pray that you would bless our council, be creative in their thoughts and their minds. We thank you, O God, for the vision that has been cast for this city. We pray and lay those things before you, and we pray for the impact that it will have on this entire city and beyond. Oh God, we love you and we give you praise and glory. We thank you for just infusing yourself into this meeting, this council, that it would be carried out in a way that glorifies you. We thank you for all things. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, Pastor. Closed session items, Madam City Clerk, any public comments on closed session items?
No, Madam Mayor.
Madam City Attorney, report out on closed session items, please.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. The council will meet in closed session pursuant to Government Code Section 54956.9D1 to confer with legal counsel regarding Camp Carson versus City of Carson. The council will meet pursuant to Government Code Section 54956.9D2 to confer regarding Ruben Havansian versus City of Carson, case number 23 CMC V01560. The council will meet pursuant to Government Code Section 54957.6 to confer regarding labor negotiations with American Federation of State, County, and Municipal Employees, AFSCME 809, part-time. And lastly, the council will meet pursuant to Government Code Section 54956.9 D2 or D3 and E1 because there's a significant exposure to litigation in one case. Thank you.
We're going to recess the closed session. Madam City Attorney, 6:15, is that long enough? 6 o'clock?
That should be fine.
Okay, 6:15. We're in recess. Rules of decorum. No person attending a public meeting will engage in disorderly or boisterous conduct, including, but not limited to, applause, whistling, stamping of feet, booing, or making any loud, threatening, or profane, abusive, personal, or slanderous utterance that disturbs, disrupts, or otherwise impedes the orderly conduct of the meeting. All remarks by members of the public shall be addressed to the mayor or the chair and not to any other member of the public or any single council, board, or commission member, unless in response to a question that the member. Signs, placards, banners, or other similar items shall not be permitted in the audience during a public meeting. All persons attending a public meeting shall obey any lawful order of the presiding officer to enforce the rules of decorum. Treat everyone courteously, listen to others respectfully, exercise self-control, give open-minded consideration to all viewpoints, focus on the issues and avoid personalizing debate, embrace respectful disagreement and dissent as democratic rights that are inherent components of an inclusive public process and tools for forging sound decisions. Speak now. Well, thank you. Madam City Attorney, report out on closed session, please.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. The council met in closed session pursuant to Government Code Section 54956.9 D1 to confer with legal counsel in the matter of Camp Carson versus City of Carson. No reportable action was taken. The council met pursuant to the same code section in the matter of Alvarez versus City of Carson, case number 23 STCV 24827, which I incorrectly stated the name before we went into closed session, but it was published, so that's okay. No reportable action was taken. The council did not take up the labor negotiations item. And finally, the council met pursuant to Government Code Section 54956.9 D2 or D3 and E1 because there is a significant exposure to litigation in one case. No reportable action was taken. And the council met pursuant to Government Code Section 54956.8. Actually, this item was not considered either. So item number 6 was not considered. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. I'm going to ask my colleagues to join me. Is anyone here from Carson Cares? Is that video ready? Pastor Ely is here. I see Pastor.
Madam Mayor,
Yes.
before we go on, the city manager says that he actually needed to talk about item number 6. So at the end of the council meeting, can we reconvene into closed session quickly to talk about that? We can do it in the kitchen behind here.
That's fine. After what?
You can do it after the
end?
agenda's done.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sounds good. Remind me. Is the video ready on Carson Cares? Yes. I'm going to move that up because I think it's important now that I have a full house to see what Carson did during the Carson Cares. It was to support the victims of the Pacific Palisades fire. And I just wanted to make sure that we had an audience. So I'm going to take the liberty of the mayor to move up item number 14 if you're ready.
give a little love to the city of Carson and a little part of Carson Cares.
Okay, yes,
To give a
no.
little help.
I want to thank our city staff and Prevailing in Christ and my pastor, William Irving. When we put out the call to do something for our first time responders and also some of the residents that would be affected, I think they raised over $10,000. And the photos that you saw was when our community development director, public works director, went out to the homes of everyone that they submitted their applications. Is Mike Whitaker here? Not yet.
He just walked up. He's coming up now.
Oh, Mike Whitaker, I'm talking about you. Yeah, timing is everything. And although it was not a lot, we just wanted the residents in Pacific Palisades and Altadena, we focused on Altadena, to know that this city was wanted to do something. We also wanted to let our first-time responders know that we appreciated the time and effort that they spent away from their homes, because we had two, I think, sheriff from the Carson Sheriff Station that went into a home and rescued a young, elder woman. So, Mike, you want to pick up here before we do the presentation? Michael Whitaker.
How's everyone doing tonight on the dais, Madam Mayor and all the council? This was definitely a labor of love for us. We wanted to show support to a lot of the families that were there for the fires. They went through a considerable amount of devastation in regards to what happened. And so the city of Carson wanted to also be a part of that. And so what we did is we got together with our local churches, and we were able to put together a group that went out and raised funds for the actual members of the Altadena fire. And in doing that, we were able to say thank you to our sheriff's department and also our Los Angeles Fire Department here in the city of Carson to make sure that we took the time to stop and say thank you. Sometimes we're in a rush, sometimes we all have our day-to-day things, but we were able to actually say thank you to the officers who were on the front line, who worked the extra hours or overtime to make sure that the people were okay. And we were able to coordinate with some of our local groups. So we had Chick-fil-A, also Cane's here in the city of Carson, who donated food. And we were able to actually provide lunch for the sheriff's department and also for the fire department, who actually were deployed in Altadena. Upon the culmination of it all, we work with Prevailing in Christ Ministries, with Pastor Mike Ely, and also Bishop Irvin. And in that collaboration, we were able to provide checks for 7 families from the fires. Some of them, it was very emotional going in and providing those checks for them as we provided. I think we saw more tears than anything from both sides, our side as well as theirs. But just trying to help and try to provide that little extra to help them get through, whether it was for furniture or for them to do whatever they needed. It definitely was a substantial assistance to all of the ones who suffered from those Altadena fires. So I would like to say thank you to all the groups that were part of that and who were in that and it really turned out to be an outstanding operation, Carson Cares.
Thank you. Thank you. So I'm going to ask my colleagues to join me down front. Yes,
Can I make a comment?
please.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Whitaker. Very good. Carson is a very progressive city, but you know this, we're a very charitable city. We care about other people. In the past 20 years, many times we've done things that surprise people in a positive way. We reached out when people never thought they would get help from Carson, but we came to bat, and I want to thank my colleagues and the city staff, and of course the community in general, for continuing that tradition. It's very important that we're known as a compassionate city. We're a city that very much is concerned about other people. I believe that's God's work. I always tell my kids in my classrooms, if you want to be successful in life, help other people become successful. Help other people when they're in need. And that's what Carson does. We're known for that. And I think we just kind of need to acknowledge that. And we will continue to do that because it encourages our businesses to do the same. And the businesses follow the lead of the city council in many ways. And that's why our business community also comes to bat with charitable donations. So we're on the right path, and I think that's a really good thing for everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. And I think Watson Land was one of the first companies that made a donation towards this effort. I want to say a thank you to them if they're listening, but I know they wrote the first check to assist us in making these monetary donations. And there were other companies also. So would you join me down front? And I'm going to ask that we do the presentations for the Carson Cares Committee first. Okay, there we go. Tonight, I'm proud to recognize Pastor Michael Healy, First Lady Andrea Ely, Bishop William Todd Irvin for their leadership and compassion through the Operation Cares initiative. In partnership with Prevailing Family Life Center, Operation Cares has provided critical support. Come on up, guys, madam. To those impacted by the devastation of Los Angeles wildfires. These fires destroyed homes, displaced families, and left the entire communities in urgent need of relief. Through generous donations and dedicated service, this initiative has helped provide immediate aid and hope, while also contributing to long-term recovery and rebuilding efforts. The work of Pastor Ely, First Lady Ely, and Bishop Irvin reminds us of the power of faith, generosity, and community in times of general hardship. It is with our deepest gratitude that we honor them tonight with certificates of recognition and know that your work did not go unnoticed. And I'm so thankful to each one of you because you took this in addition to what you're running your church and taking care of your families and doing all those other things, and then you had to deal with me. So I just want to say thank you from a grateful mayor. I'm going to ask the councilwoman to read the certificate. They read the same, the names are just different.
Right. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you for all that you do. Congratulations. Certificate of recognition presented to Pastor Michael Ely. In grateful recognition of your outstanding support, leadership, and unwavering commitment to Carson Cares program. Your dedication to uplifting the community, yes, and your selfless contributions have made a lasting impact on the lives of countless individuals and families. Your action exemplifies true servant leadership. Your partnership has been instrumental in helping us further our mission of compassion, care, and community empowerment. With sincere appreciation, we hope your efforts, and thank you for being a beacon of hope. Thank you so much. It's signed by the Mayor, Lula Davis Holmes, Mayor Pro Tem Cedric Hicks, Councilmember Juwan Hilton, Councilmember Jim Deere, and myself, Councilwoman Arlene Rojas. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You all read the same. We have one for Andrea Ely. Thank you so much. And then we have the Bishop William Todd Irvin Sr.
Yes.
Come on closer. Yes.
Would you
All
like
right.
to, Pastor?
Right here.
Few words.
Oh, wow. I
Preacher,
just
Mike.
want to say the compassion, you give a preacher a microphone, right? All right. But I really appreciate just partnering with the city of Carson, our mayor, my councilman behind me here, and just all of the council. I really, to God be the glory, first of all. Have a great church and a great community of churches that have come together to make this possible. And while we were out in the Altadena area for the first time, man, to see it up close and personal was really life-changing for me, how life can change on the dime. And then the people that received, the recipients, they just touched our hearts because none of them were bitter. They were more encouraging than we could be coming to just pass that off to them. They had words of encouragement. Mike Whitaker, amen. I appreciate him. He chauffeured us around that day. And I really appreciate all the work and the effort that went behind that. So thank you so very much, Mayor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bishop.
Thank you, Mayor. It's a pleasure to do this for the city of Carson. I was raised here, played football at Victoria Park as a child, went to Banning High School, and there's so much, Banning, yes, so much heritage here in our city. And now I'm pastoring here. I tried to start my church. I've been in Long Beach now for over 30 years pastoring, but I tried to start that church in Carson. Some things at that time got blocked, and it did not happen. But as it goes, the pastors at the church, Carson Community Deliverance Church, the Ship family, which I'm sure you heard of, they passed away right before the pandemic. And now I'm also pastoring that church in Carson. So God still opened the door for me in Carson. And I'm so happy to be here pastoring in Carson. It's a great city. It's great to be a part of Carson again. And whatever we can do to be a blessing. And to my first boss, she was the park director back then. In my teen years, she was a park director. To Lula,
I was a
Mayor,
baby.
thank you so much. You're such a blessing.
Thank you. It's always good to see my babies grow up and do some positive things, because when I first went to Stevenson, boy, was he something. Woo. I'm not telling it, but woo. So can we get the recipients in the center so we can do a quick photo? Mike, I need to see you.
I'm gonna slide on the side over there.
Behind the mayor.
Heroes, we're gonna do them now. All the Carson Heroes here? They're all here? Well, I'm gonna move up the presentation because I know you have a lot of work you need to be doing. But, but I also want to present you with these certificates while we have a full house, because it's important for our residents to see that these are our heroes here in the great city of Carson. And I want to turn it over to our councilwoman, Arlene Rojas, who will be doing the presentations. I think PIO has some.
Are you doing the heroes?
Yeah, we're doing the heroes now.
Number 12, item 12.
Margie has the names. You have all the names? Well, we're going to let you do the presentation then.
Is it this one?
This is my.
Yeah.
Is it on the screen? I'm going to let our councilwoman read this. This was her program. You have one for her? Oh, I have my own? Oh, follow instructions? Okay.
We're on live.
We're on live.
It's not working.
I want to take a moment to talk about what it truly means to be a hero in our city. While we often think of first responders, heroes are also our neighbors and our community members who go above and beyond. That's why I'm proud to announce the Carson Heroes program. This initiative celebrates individuals who embody the spirit of unity and service. A Carson Hero is a strong commitment to service, is willing to lend a hand, and shows deep pride in our city. They are the people who are passionate about making a positive impact. So I'd like you to join me this evening in celebrating these everyday heroes as we thank them for their selfless work. Less work. List. I left out the LESS. Thank you from a grateful mayor for all that you do, all of our heroes that are here tonight. You make a difference in the lives of our residents and the people that live in this great city called Carson, the jewel of the South Bay. Margie, what do you want us to do now? Where are you, Margie?
In the back.
What do you want us to do now? See, we follow instructions.
Do we have the
There's a video.
Is the video? Show the video. Yeah. Oh, very nice.
one of the firefighters that are roll the video?
Roll the video.
Roll the video. I think that's what we're trying to do.
This goes in order. These are yours to call.
You want me to?
This is yours. These are yours to call.
Captain Brian Dome,
So
Deputy Brittany Hernandez.
Those are yours to call.
Lysandra Vega.
Oh, that's yours.
Okay, she has it broken down.
Oh, I see.
These are the ones that I recommended.
I see. Yeah.
You have to follow instructions.
Sorry. You're sorry. Suspects.
Are we gonna roll the video?
Playboys. Volume, please. 2025 City of Carson Heroes.
Commitment
honor, responsibility,
purpose,
and opportunity. Family.
perseverance,
Dreams.
Unity.
Resilience.
We can stop the video. Thank you.
All right.
And tonight, I'm honored. We all had selections, people that we thought were heroes of Carson. Deputy Lysandra Vega.
All right. Come on down.
For her unwavering commitment to public safety and her tireless work as a youth advocate, we are proud to recognize Deputy Vega.
Even with an injury. Yes. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
The next one is our commissioner, Public Safety Commissioner, Randy Brown, for his compassionate service and exceptional dedication to supporting our homeless community. We honor Randy Brown.
Mr. Khalid.
All right.
Where do I stand? Right here.
Deputy, Baga, would you like to say a few words? Come on back. Gotta be equal here. No, you can go while she's here. I'll call her back in a minute, because I know she has a boot on.
Well, for those of you who don't know, I'm a retired LA County Fire Department.
All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 27 years. Had a great career and got a chance to, I'm born, well, not born, but raised here in Carson. Moved to Carson in 1969. Met my wife. We bought a home here. Wow, huh? Got a chance to hire on with County Fire in '94 and got a chance to work at every fire station here in the city. I still live here in the city, and I love the city. As a matter of fact, Bishop Irving mentioned Lula, our mayor. So she was the director of Park and Rec, and I coached. And Lula kind of ran us out of the city because she said we had traveling teams. But we love the city, and I thank you for this honor. I'm more than honored. Thank you. Thank you.
I think I better start recognizing some of my babies that are grown up. They bring back memories here. And
of course, well, first of all, I want to say thank you to the City of Carson and my family who's all here, along with my partners. I'm very honored to receive this award. All the things we do here in our community are for the members of the community, people passing by, and those of us who serve here. We hope to provide a safer environment for everybody, and we're always here to help everybody live in a safer place. So anything you guys ever need, you guys see us passing by, just a wave always makes us feel better too, because there's a lot of people who don't like us. So yeah. So sometimes that little reminder from our community is very appreciated. So thank you guys.
stay right here. Bring your family up also, and I want you, Brown, when she finishes your family, to come up and take a photo.
Yes. So, en español, muchas gracias a toda la comunidad. Todo lo que hacemos es por ustedes y se aprecia todo el respeto que nos dan a nosotros también. So, gracias.
Thank you.
If I could have Mom.
Come on down, family. Elizabeth, after we get all of them, I'd like one group shot because we could put it on our rec guide without the
My
council.
dad and my sister. This is my mom. This is her mom. This is my brother. This is my little sister and my dad.
Hey, Dad.
Don't mess with Mom.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Commissioner Brown, your family. Thank you, sweetheart. Kind of hang around. We're going to do a group shot photo with all the recipients here. Come on, family. Ooh, did you bring everybody?
Emptied out the house.
Come on, family. Come on, Doris. Come on, family. Look at you. Hi there. How are you? Hey, boo. Where you been?
Hi on the phone.
I didn't know we did. Everybody on the phone. Hey, how are you? Good.
Come on in.
Hang out there. Captain Byron Dome. Come on down, Captain. For his exceptional dedication to public safety and his role in protecting our community, we want to recognize you tonight.
Thank you. Let me squeeze in the back.
No, have a few words, Captain.
All right, I'll keep it short. I'd like to thank the city of Carson. I came over from the city of Vernon 5 years ago. We transitioned over, and my only station has been 36s, and it's going to be my station until I retire.
All right.
I love in Carson. I have a little background. My mom grew up in Carson on 215th Street. Yep. Went to school at Carson Elementary and Stephen White, and then she went to Banning. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize.
It's all right. It's all right.
Yes. So I thank my family. My lovely wife's here. My son, my daughter couldn't make it. My second family back there, who I think I spend more time with them than I do with at home. So, and just everything that's a part of this award.
Thank you.
I greatly appreciate it.
Thank you. Come on down, family. Come on, family. We'll do the first family, and then we'll do the second family.
Yeah. Thank you.
Right here. Where do you want to?
Just right there in the front. Right in the front.
I don't want to block her. I like her.
Okay.
That's okay. She should be by you. Good switch there.
Extended family, come on down. No, this extended. Extended family, come on down.
That's gonna be a wide angle in.
Woo-wee.
Some on this side, some on the other side. Right in the middle?
Yeah.
Tall folks in the back.
That means you have.
Tall in the back.
You're gonna have to physically.
So you come up, sir. There you go, right there. Perfect. You guys can come up over here. You can switch. Really tall ones in the back. You have to. Yeah. Like right here. Watch your toes. There you go. And then angle your body this way. So now that they scooted up, yeah, you guys can come behind. There we go. We can get right two more people right here in the middle. You, sir? Yep. Find your shoulder.
I'm blocked by his hat.
So you, sir, are you trying to hide? No, you can get right here.
Margot.
There you go. Captain, you can come up a little bit here. Madam Mayor, come up a little bit here. And then that's right there. You got it?
You don't need to see this.
Mr. Robbins, this way. Perfect. Your head. Just take a little this way. Just a little
And my last one, I guess I took. Hang out for the group photo with everyone, Captain. Thank
I'll give
you.
you one more.
I like hugging. Deputy Brittany Hernandez. For her steadfast dedication to serving our seniors and her passion for organizing community events, we honor you tonight. Thank you. The pink mic.
I want to first and foremost thank the city of Carson. I want to thank the citizens of Carson and all our city leaders here for putting this all together. I want to thank the sheriff department, my station, and my partners. We all have the similar goals and aspirations for our city, and I think this is a beautiful thing to put us all together in the room. And I'm gonna keep striving, and I'm thankful for the city, for the department for trusting me and providing the service that's needed for our city. And I continue to do so. Thank you.
Group shot. It's your night. You have a family? Come on, family. This.
Congratulations.
Oh,
Can't stand
my
in front of her
dad.
though. She got, you can't stand in front of her. She got the award.
My brother. May I hold this because I've done a good job with it.
Like me. You're like me. Give me that award. My award. Come stand over here and put your finger on it.
Right?
Yeah.
You have to.
Let's switch places. Let's switch sides. Over here.
You were again. I'm just.
There you go. There you go.
All right, here we are. One more here. Wait, everyone looking right at this camera, please? Thank you.
Thank you. Could I have all the deputies to come down, do a group shot? We have the family. Captain, your team, all the deputies.
All of them. All of them. Everybody.
Everybody.
The recipient too.
All, even the ones that want to be.
Your arms, come on.
Stand right next to her.
Got drafted. Got drafted.
Stand next to you. Okay, come back.
How you doing?
Is this good?
Yeah, there it is. Make sure I see you, sir. Yep, there it is. Okay, that's it. Can you just move your head a little bit? There it is. Okay, wonderful. Everyone's looking right here. Lovely, one more. Beautiful, thank you.
Thank you. Who are your people? Next, we will have Councilman Hilton. Did you have one?
Yeah, I did.
Yes.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Is there a video? No? Is there? No. Well, you should just ask. Okay. Mine is Dr. Virgie Seymour. Let's give it up for Dr. Virgie Seymour.
Dr. Virgie Seymour.
For her compassionate advocacy and her devotion to the well-being of our senior citizens. We honor you, Dr. Virgie Seymour. Let's give some love to Dr. Virgie Seymour.
Come on over here, doctor. Come on over here, doctor. Over here. Oh, you don't want to stand next to her?
I was trying to get next to you.
I was getting ready to say.
You know, I always stand next to you.
I was getting ready to say something changed here.
Make sure you give it back to me.
Your family.
Family, family.
Okay. Come on, family.
You want a speech?
Okay, you already know my name is Virgie Seymour. I chair the City of Carson Senior Advisory Commission, and I am a stakeholder in this city 3 times over. And I want to recognize my people. There's an old saying that the followers are only as good as the leaders. These are our leaders. I'm not the hero. They are the heroes. They're recognizing us, but they are really the heroes. And I tip my hat to them. Okay.
Did we get a picture of ourselves? Yeah, we did. Okay. Thank you, thank you.
Commissioners up here, they're here.
Remember your commissioners? Virgie Seymour has some commissioners here.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Shirley Graves,
Shirley Graves.
Rhonda,
Come on up here, girl.
Myrna.
Myrna, come on up. Let's do our commissioners. Hi there. We're going to recognize, these are the ladies that serve with Dr. Seymour on the Senior Citizen Advisory Commission. Look at them. Look at these senior citizens. Girl, look at you. Girl.
Come on, lady. This is my team.
Thank you. Next, we'll have Councilman Deere. Ms. Myrna?
Thank you.
Stay right here, Miss Myrna. Myrna.
Myrna Ronquillo, don't go away. You're next to get the award. So, ladies and gentlemen, like the other awardees tonight, you know, we have many heroes in Carson, and we do this award annually. In this case, we have Commissioner Myrna Ronquillo for her inspiring leadership and tireless work in serving the community through various organizations. We're proud to recognize Myrna Ronquillo tonight. Let's give her a hand.
Myrna.
Why don't you stand in the middle?
In the middle. Come in the middle.
Councilman Hicks. Hold on to this. Big smile.
Would you like to say a few words? And is your family here?
Mayor, I would like to call my friends.
Come on, friends. Your friends?
Friends of Myrna, please come
Come on,
forward.
friends. Husband?
Anna, that's you.
Friends?
Of course, my husband.
Erlinda?
Oh, don't forget the husband.
Her husband, Henry?
Oh. Well, your husband is your friend.
He's a friend, too.
Come on,
Hello,
friend,
Henry.
husband.
Oh, I saw my son and his family.
Come on, son and family. Hi there. Come on down. Oh, those for me. You should not have. No, I'm good.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Come on, family, friends. Are we good?
You're headed, yep. Dr. West told me, find that window right there.
Oh, Randy. Would you like to say a few words, Myrna? Myrna, where's the black mic?
The black. Where's the mic?
Oh, here. Use this one.
Lula, we have also, after Myrna,
Oh.
we have Richard Hernandez.
I would like to thank the Carson City, especially the mayor and council member, to give me this opportunity to give this award. And I don't have to say anything, but this is a very incredible award for me. So thank you, and maraming salamat po.
Salamat po.
Walang alaman.
Just a sec. Margie, do you have something for Richard Hernandez? You do? Okay. Councilman Deere?
Thank you, Mayor. So Richard is a little under the weather. He's recuperating from illness, and so his son, Michael, is here to represent Richard Hernandez.
Hi, hi, Michael.
So briefly, Richard has served as a commissioner on Environmental Commission, the Planning Commission, and the Parks and Recreation Commission, as well as he served over 40 years as a youth and adult baseball coach in the city of Carson. He's part of that primarily Forsythia Park, formerly Scott Park, and now he is on the Volunteer Association as an active member at Veterans Park right near his home. So we'll take a picture, and then we'll let you say a few words about your dad. Thank you. Okay. Representing him is his son, Michael Hernandez.
You have family here?
No, it's just...
Okay, just you. That's enough.
Well, my father regrets not being here. He just had surgery, so I'm here to accept his award on his behalf. Thank you very much to council members, Jim Deere, Madam Mayor, and the rest of the council members. My dad was involved with the city. He has been since 1976, 45 years that he's been deeply involved with the city. So thank you very much for this opportunity, and I'll accept this on his behalf. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Councilman MPT Hicks.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. We had this couple up earlier, so it's going to be Pastor Michael Ely, First Lady Andrea Ely, for their incredible joint efforts in bringing positive change to our community, not only for the entire city, but for District 3. We celebrate both of them for their courageous support and giving back to the community at large. They've been actually doing stuff since the pandemic, and they always give every, I forgot, one Saturday a month? Second Saturday every month. They start up with like kind of small things, but when it got to couches, refrigerators, and the washer and the dryers, and it became, and the toys, it became epic. But again, we go on and on and on. But I had to select them because I pass by them every single day. But again, Pastor Ely.
Thank you so very much. She said no. To God be the glory. I just thank God. We just want to wash the feet of the city, just want to serve. And that's what God laid on our hearts. And we couldn't do it without a wonderful church. We got a lot of praying people, and they make it happen. And I got a wonderful wife. She's my partner. We hardly are separate in any way. She's always there. Yeah, the boss.
You said it in city council.
Okay, the boss. I also want to thank Pastor, because we will be doing an interfaith breakfast here, and he's running. This man is working around. First Lady is working around the clock. So the interfaith prayer breakfast, ladies, will be November what? November 1st at the community center, and the tickets, you can purchase the tickets, but it's a nice event, and I want to thank Pastor for being a part of that. I think this is my 7th year or so, 10th, I don't know. You get senior citizens, you forget. But it's our interfaith prayer breakfast, and it will be online, and all the pastors in the city are coming to plan this event for you. And it'll be just 2 or 3 hours with the breakfast. Okay, thank you.
All right. Oh, okay. Oh, to the. You gonna do both? All right.
Thank you. One more.
Is Coach Aguirre?
Your coach is here.
Come on up here. For his commitment to mentorship and his inspiring work as a coach for our city's youth, we are proud to honor Michael Kanupo Aguirre.
Want to have a few words?
Sure, yes. Just like to say thank you to the city and the council for honestly recommending me for this award. I didn't think I'd be a recipient. I see a lot of other heroes out there, sheriffs, firefighters. To me, I just coach baseball, but I'm very proud to do so, especially in my own city. But I'm very thankful. Huge shout out to my staff. They're at the school right now, closing up, so they're holding down the fort. And then, of course, thank you to my family. My mom's here. The rest of my family's at work. But just super very thankful for this award and just proud to represent my city. So, I coach at Carson High School. Sorry, Banning. We did. We just beat Banning. Sorry.
Sorry about that. Come on down, family.
Come on, Mom. Don't be shy.
Very proud of my son. Yeah. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you. And our last presentation will be by Councilwoman Arlene Bugatero Rojas.
Yes, thank you so much. Okay, so for her tireless efforts to enrich our community through cultural events and her spirit of service. Where is Gloralyn Payo Hugo? Gloralyn Payo Hugo, come on down. Gloralyn, oh, come on up. Thank you so much. Yes.
We didn't do
there a
pastor,
video?
your church family after this one? Okay.
She what?
Congratulations.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. So good to hear you. Yes. So, you want to say something?
I first want to thank you,
Yes.
Councilwoman.
Thank you for the interview.
Just for picture purposes. I'll give it back.
Or is it just now? Just wanted to highlight, I'm only a Head Start teacher, and when I got the phone call that I was a recipient for Carson, I was lost for words because, again, it's just a title. But if you love what you do, it doesn't seem like work. And if you love what you do, you go above and beyond, because we are raising children. In this day and age, it's really hard. It is, as adults, really, really hard. But if we're in the right mindset and we put God first, He'll definitely put us on the right path in teaching resilience to our young children. So I really thank you.
Thank you.
This is for you.
We're going to do one and then.
Her family. Yeah. And then we're going to do the church family.
I knew we forgot to do the church.
Yeah.
Still got 14 more.
I know.
Really?
Hi, family. Isn't that beautiful?
Prevailing in Christ Church family, come on down. I know you had that family. Empty up the church. Empty up all. Come on down. Come on down, Prevailing. Come on down. Hey, Prevailing, how are you?
Good to see you too. Let me get over here
On the tall one.
What's up, Bubba?
Prevailing, where are your plaques?
Come on, Tip-Top. Oh, we left it back there. Did you bring the plaque, Denise?
Yeah.
Denise, go get the plaque. You know what Come on.
Step backwards, everyone.
Back up.
Back up, back. Hey, you. Come on back. Let's move backwards. Is this? Let him hold it.
Yes.
There you go. That's you got it. But you got to smile. You got to laugh.
Is it right here? He wants you over here. Oh, thank you, sir. Yes.
On your window.
Oh, there it is. Sorry, buddy.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, first, second lady, third lady. Where's my husband? Hey, husband.
How you doing?
What's next? And we have a special presentation. I want everybody to take a look at this, take a listen. Shh. We have a special presentation of one of our heroes. That's a hero. Councilman
hero.
Hilton, Bishop.
Madam Mayor, I want to encourage everybody. We were all looking at the screen, but for the sake of time, they have videos, personal interviews for everybody. So please go to carsonca.gov or our Carson YouTube channel or our Facebook City of Carson channel. But we do have a hero in the house that we are privileged to work with every day. So good evening, everyone. We've been celebrating the individuals who truly embody the spirit of unity and service in our city. And tonight we have a very special announcement. We want to honor a remarkable woman who has dedicated her life to service and leadership, and her story is truly inspiring. Born in Guam and moving to Carson in the early 70s, she went on to make history as the first female Filipino American police officer in the Los Angeles Police Department. For over 3 decades, she's confronted some of the toughest challenges, from human trafficking to cyberbullying, always working to build positive relationships and protect our youth. As our District 4 council member, she has continued to champion public safety and is a true beacon in the Filipino American community. She's a public servant, an advocate for our senior citizens, and a passionate voice for empowering women to rise above and make a difference. For her unwavering commitment to our city, her selfless service, and her inspiring leadership, the City of Carson is proud to recognize our very own personal hero, Arlene Bogatia Rojas, as 2025 Carson's Hero. You want to say a speech?
Who's that lady?
I get to stand in the middle now? Wow, nobody warned me, but you know what? You are my family, so this is my family, so thank you so much. And yes, 35 years, and I will announce that I'm retiring, yes, November of this year after 35 years, and then I've got more years now with my City of Carson family, and we are going to continue to keep our city safe and thriving. And we are the jewel of the South Bay. Yes. So I'm very proud to be part of this family. So thank you so much. What a surprise. Wow. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, here we go. Okay.
They're beautiful.
Hold it. Hold it.
And I would like a request to take another photo with the firefighters and the deputies and myself. We all worked on the Palisades and Eaton fires. I work West LA, which Palisades was my car that I patrolled. So I want to have them come up and let's take this photo as the first responders for our fires, and we will continue to protect and serve our community. So thank you very much.
Carson Heroes. Carson Heroes. Come on up, Carson Heroes.
Yeah, we're losing. There should be a council member that's awesome. The window, yes. I think they're still working. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Coach Carson
They just want first responders. That's what she wants. Then we all gonna take a picture together. I'm just ready to go.
I'm here. Oh, we're out?
Yes, yes.
David Gamboa. David.
Information I got.
David Gamboa. I told Dr. Parham, he's like American Express. You don't leave home without him. But tonight, I'm honored to present this certificate of recognition to someone that's very near and dear to me, David Gamboa. He currently serves as the Assistant Vice Chancellor for Strategic Engagement for the California State University system, where he leads statewide initiatives that strengthen partnership and advance strategic priorities. For nearly 2 decades, he served with distinction at California State University, Dominguez Hills, my university.
Hey.
Most recently as Senior Associate Vice President of External Affairs. I want to read his title again, because I met this young man when he worked with our late, great Congresswoman, Juanita Millender McDonald. and I've seen him rise. But David has moved. I want to read his title again. He serves as the Assistant Vice Chancellor for Strategic Engagement for the California State University System. He's the right-hand person for our chancellor, which is Dr. Mildred Garcia, who served here at the university also as president. So he is just skyrocketing. But one thing that when he took this position, this is his home. This is his home. It started here in the great city of Carson. And since I've been mayor, when I put all those 9 initiatives together that you saw in my first State of the City address, I reached out to Dr. Parham, who's sitting here, and I reached out to David. And today we've done some phenomenal work in the city with the university. For the first time in the history of the city, we have a town and gown ceremony that was signed that bridged the community and the city together. We did a small business academy. I think we've graduated. This is our, which class is 5th or 6th? Our 6th class, where we bring in small businesses and educate them on the how and the why of running a business, a small business. David was very instrumental in working with me on that. We have a robotic program working together hand in hand at Cal State University, Dominguez Hills. We've done, those are just a few, but I'm gonna let him name the others that, you know, I always take credit because the things that we've done together, partnering with the university and the city of Carson, he has challenged to do that at all the universities throughout, because we served as a role model, a pilot program that we didn't know how successful it was gonna be. But man, it warms my heart when I see the students and the businesses, small business that come together, because small business is the lifeline of our city. And through his career, he's built strong connections between the university, the community, working with government officials, civic leaders, nonprofits, business alumni, and donors to advance the opportunities and strengthen Cal State University, Dominguez Hills, who has an enrollment now, Dr. Parham, what, 14 to 18,000? 14,000 students on our campus. A proud CSU DH alumni, David has dedicated his career to public service, higher education, and community engagement. Tonight, we want to recognize his outstanding leadership, his commitment to fostering collaboration, and his lasting impact on not only Cal State University Dominguez Hills system, but also the city of Carson. And he's only a phone call away.
Absolutely.
I have his cell number. I can call him in the morning, in the afternoon. That's a requirement, the request. And I'm looking at my president here that's going to be coming up shortly. My heart is broken. I'm sad, but I know he has other things. But I just want to thank you for building this relationship. We'll hear from you in a few minutes. But right now, David Gamboa, what can I say? Job well done.
Thank you.
Job well done. Councilwoman.
Yes. Ooh, this is heavy. One-handed one. Okay, certificate of recognition presented to David Andres Gamboa in sincerest appreciation of your exemplary leadership and contributions. Under your leadership for Senior Associate Vice Presidents of External Affairs and Partnership at Cal State University, Dominguez Hills, programs have flourished and the community collaboration has reached new heights. Your promotion as Assistant Vice Chancellor for Strategic Engagement within the California State University system reflects not only your personal achievement, but the confidence of Cal State University leadership in your outstanding performance, unwavering commitment, and forward-thinking approach to strategic engagement, presented with gratitude and admiration, dated September 2nd, 2025, signed by our Mayor Lula Davis Holmes, Mayor Pro Tem Cedric Hicks, Councilman Juan Hilton, Councilman Deere, and myself. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you. Thank you.
Some words. Yes.
This is awesome.
Okay, we'll hold
Thank you,
that for
Dr.
you.
Hilton. Thank you. Appreciate it. Words can't truly express my gratitude and my appreciation to all of you. So to our amazing mayor that is making this city shine as the jewel that it is, and it truly is the jewel of the South Bay. So let it continue to shine, Mayor. To Mayor Pro Tem Hicks, everything that you've done for me and value you and your family, a legacy at CSU Dominguez Hills that hoping that my daughters can follow as well. Dr. Hilton, and everything that you continue to do, vibrant, would just not only connect when need to, but truly has every single student at Dominguez Hills to the best interest, a CSU grad. And we now have a doctorate program at Dominguez Hills, so looking forward for you to continue on with an additional doctorate to add on to your doctorate. Councilmember Rojas, thank you so much for your encouragement. Thank you so much for your connectivity to the University of the City. And Councilmember Deere, for your longstanding service to not only the city, but also to the university as well. The one thing that the city of Carson truly has is an amazing team, the staff here. Yes. Top-notch team. I've had a chance to work with many city staffs throughout the South Bay and beyond, but Carson truly has the best. And so from your directors, from your city management, truly the jewel shines bright because of the amazing staff here within the city of Carson. So please know I'm really just thankful and gratitude for you as well. To Madam City Clerk, Kalia Bradshaw, had a chance to work with Dr. Bradshaw at CSU Dominguez Hills, and you continue just to do great things as well. To our city treasurer, Dominguez Hills grad, and so thank you for the connectivity there. Really for me, long story short, I actually came into Carson when I was 18 years old. Didn't know much about the city of Carson. Started at Dominguez Hills as a student. I walked in as a student, and one of the very first people that I met were Gil and Shirley Smith. Within the first month of actually me being a student at CSU Dominguez Hills, I had a chance to meet the Smiths. And as the mayor shared, after I graduated from Dominguez Hills, I had the just remarkable honor to work for Congresswoman Juanita Milner McDonald as her field deputy, where I was her field deputy for the city of Carson. And so right just down 190th, had the opportunity to work for the Congresswoman. And from there, transition and working for CSU Dominguez Hills, as the mayor mentioned, working for, at that time, President Garcia, who then became the chancellor. So I often say that I was born and raised in East Los Angeles, but I grew up in Carson. I truly grew up in the city as 18 years old, didn't know really much. And for 25 years, I've been here. I spend more of my time here than I spend anywhere else. And my wife and I, who's here, Michelle, with our daughters, we were joking with our daughters too, where when I was working at Dominguez Hills, depending on how late it was, she would join me at city council meetings here. So then from there, we can just grab a bite to eat afterwards. That is the connectivity that I have for this amazing city. It is truly bittersweet. I am, as of 3 weeks ago, working in the office of the chancellor, located in Long Beach, where that's where the headquarters for the 22 CSU universities are located at. But my heart is truly at CSU Dominguez Hills, working for an amazing president, Dr. Parham, who is setting a legacy for our university in connectivity with the mayor and city council that will continue to build on what the city is and what is going to become not only the jewel of the South Bay, but the jewel of Southern California. On that standpoint, right, with you and with everything else coming on that front.
Preach.
So with that being said, the placard will shine in my office for all to see, and just know that I'm truly thankful and appreciative of everything that the city has given to me over the years. So absolutely only a phone call away, but you're still probably going to see me here in the city of Carson because all my favorite restaurants are here. Enjoy shopping here. The Target itself, I know that Target better than any other place around town on so many different ends. So all that to say, truly, thank you so much. 25 years has been amazing, and truly this city is unlike any other community. And if I can then bring what I've been able to then work alongside with you, council, and the team to the other 22 universities, I want to be able to do that. Just want to just quickly recognize my wife, Michelle. So Michelle's here with our daughters, Carissa and Cassandra, 9 and 10 and 5 years old. And then, as I shared, Dr. Parham, amazing university president, been leading our university for 8 years and going to be retiring in December. And if you walk on the campus, you'll see all the amazing things that he's truly doing. So know that. And then Jasmina Jutkovic, our AVP of development. So as I was transitioning from Dominguez Hills to the office of the chancellor, connecting with the president, he goes, well, who do you have in mind? And I said, I really only have one person in mind, and that's Derek Mims. Derek is now our new Associate Vice President of External Relations. So he's going to continue on the work that we've all done collectively together. So thank you again from the bottom of my heart. Truly special for just me to be here today, and just know that the city will never leave me, because I will never leave this amazing community. Thank you.
Thank you. We're going to do a photo, and then we'll have the family to come down and the family immediate, and then the university family right after that. And I do want to hear a few words from Dr. Parham. A few. Come on, family. We're going to do the family first. Oh, just him.
Oh, you did?
Oh, wait. Okay.
Oh, no, we didn't. My bad.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Family, just hold on real quick right there.
And you notice I had this framed because when I go and visit his office.
Yeah, absolutely. It will be.
Okay. I don't want to hear I didn't have a frame. Hi there. How are you, beautiful? And now we'll have his Cal State University, Dominguez Hills extended family. Come on down, Derek. The new.
Looking for the new.
Yeah, come on up. Come on up front.
Dr. Parham, can I move him up a little closer? Yeah, he's the president of our university.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. And then actually, you, sir, I can't see as much, so since we're moving people, maybe you can come through. Yeah, ma'am. Space wide, you can stand. Move around. There you go. Yeah. A little further more this way. Okay. You stand one. Okay, this way. Okay, perfect. Into the chair. Okay, it's right there.
Do we need another one on this side? Come over here. And then
Yes,
we'll
ma'am.
balance it. Yeah.
And then you get in here.
Yeah. There we go. Now we're balanced.
Okay, that one. Here we go. Everyone looking right here.
Thank you. Dr. Parham, the university is getting ready to lose a fearless leader here. Out of all the presidents that have been on Cal State Dominguez Hills University, this is the president that has taken the university to another level. When you look at all the buildings that have come, that are being developed, we hadn't had buildings developed on our university, and God knows when. 25 years. We were a forgotten university. But if you drive through that campus and you see all of these buildings that are there, it's amazing that we were once the forgotten university, but now we're on everyone's lips, okay? And I'm just so honored he's leaving. And I understand, you know, there's life after a university, because when you look around you and say, hey, he made sure one thing, the dirt was being moved and the buildings were being funded, so they can't stop that. But Dr. Parham, what a blessing you've been to the city of Carson and Cal State University, Dominguez Hills. I call him my president. He called me his mayor. Dr. Parham.
It is a pleasure to be here, both with the mayor, with the council, with people like David Gamboa. First, leaders, ladies and gentlemen, are only as good as the work produced by the people who work with and for them. So I am nothing without the people who work with me. There's not another person who's been more dedicated, more committed, more passionate, and more loyal than David Gamboa. I learned very early in my career, everywhere I went, from local to the city hall, to the county, to congressional or assembly or senate offices locally, to regional places up in Sacramento and statewide, to the federal government. He can get in places that a lot of people cannot get in, because he has integrity that is unparalleled by lots of folk. And in the world of politics, that sometimes is very difficult to be able to navigate your way through those pathways of productivity and success unless you have somebody like that. So he's traveled with me nationally and internationally. And that's why I've affectionately called him my American Express card. I never leave home without him. So we celebrate, he and Michelle and the girls and this family tonight, because it is really his night. And we are grateful for what he has done. Good people, ladies and gentlemen, have those kind of qualities and characteristics that David Gamboa represents. But it's also important to remember that good people have a need to grow. And sometimes their need to grow will always exceed your capability to meet that demand. So I wrote the letter of recommendation for him and encouraged the chancellor to say, if the chancellor's office had good sense, they would hire this young man to be able to do. But more importantly, he literally, and the mayor, you speak prophetically, he is about to model for the system what we have been able to do between Dominguez Hills and the city of Carson, which is what every campus should be doing and is not. But the person who has the keys to the city in the blueprint is right there in David Gamboa. So we appreciate that. Lastly, I'll say, I am retiring December 31st. That's a long way from now. So I'm gonna run as hard and fast as I can to get that. We got a lot of work to do. We have new buildings under construction, 7 projects in various forms right now, in addition to the 3 we've already done, actually 4 we've already done. So we have lots of things. We just inaugurated our first candidacy for our doctorate in occupational therapy program. Those will be the first doctoral students to finish their degrees at Cal State University, Dominguez Hills, coming this May. So we're doing that. I helped move in and stop by to meet some parents who came from locally, from LA Unified, from Sacramento, from the Inland Empire, all around to come and see what's Dominguez Hills doing that I want to get some part of, who moved into the dorms to start their first week of the semester last year. So I will be looking at what will essentially be my last semester on campus as president. But much like when the ancestors built the pyramids, they built for eternity. And they had a very simple formula. They had preparation and construction that was excellent. And they had an aspiration to harmonize with divine intent on the other. Personalities, ladies and gentlemen, come and go. I ain't nothing but a regular brother from around the way. But principles and truth are like those chewy Tootsie Rolls. They last a long time. So hopefully what we've been able to put in place, I promised the mayor when we first came, and I sat her down when she was a councilwoman along with many of these council representatives, and I challenged them to say that we got one big asset in this city that we are not recognizing and don't have a good enough relationship with, and that was that university. And doggone it, she didn't put it together. My first political victory, you remember this, at the system-wide meeting with the Board of Trustees, was getting our campus plan, the master plan approved, that had the embrace of the city of Carson. And I went and met with all the different communities that surround, the housing communities that surround the university, and said, when's the last time you seen the president? Never. I'm like, this is your university, embrace it. And now you drive through the city and there are banners on the light poles that proclaim Dominguez Hills as part of Carson's community. That is your mayor and that leadership of this council who has put all that together. And so we want to celebrate this mayor for what we've done. I can't do anything without this mayor and this council working with that. So we've built for eternity, ladies and gentlemen. Because Parham leaves, I'm not just going around the block. I'm an LA homeboy. I grew up here, right? I might be in Orange County between LA, but I'm never that far away from the place I love and the place I've dedicated a good portion of my career to. But if we built for eternity, then everything we built should last, and you as a community should be able to grow and add to in the way that the same pharaohs and the queens added their hieroglyphics to the temples and tombs, right? So every administration added on and built some more. So when they built for eternity, that's why we have buildings we build now that we got to implode 50 years later because they're crumbling down. And we got pyramids on the Giza Plateau that are 5,000 years old, and we still can't figure out how they did it. Why? Because they built for eternity. That's what we ought to do within the city of Carson. Madam Mayor, thank you very much.
Thank you.
You forgot to say somewhere I read. No, just Lynn, I was looking.
Thank you, thank you. What's next?
We go. It's over.
Prostate Cancer Awareness Month. Prostate Awareness Cancer Month.
We have two recipients, Providence Hospital, Stacy Graham, Executive Director of Operations, and Dr. Pharrell Ahmad, and along with Kaiser, Ryan Ferguson, Manager in Government and Community Relations.
Thank you so much.
Come on down. We still have, whereas Prostate Cancer Awareness Month, September is known nationally. Hello. Prostate Cancer September is known as National Prostate Cancer Awareness Month for the city of Carson, and would like to bring greater awareness and participation in prostate cancer screening. Whereas it is paramount for all individuals with a prostate to proactively minimize their risk and encourage an open discussion with their esteemed medical professionals regarding their personal risks. Whereas the presence of a family history of prostate cancer significantly increases an individual sustainable for the disease, the risk is doubled for those with close relatives such as fathers, brothers, or sons who have previously been diagnosed with the disease. Whereas Black African American men face an increased risk of developing prostate cancer, further heightening the necessary for comprehensive and accessible screening initiatives. And whereas prostate cancer often has no early symptoms, late-stage prostate cancer commonly spread to the bones, which can cause pain in the hips, spine, ribs, and other areas of the body. Whereas the 5-year survival rate approaches 100% when prostate cancer is diagnosed and treated early, but drops to 31% when it's spread to the other parts of the body. It is also stated that 1 in 8 men will be diagnosed with some form of prostate cancer, so it's very important to be diagnosed and get treated. Whereas the city of Carson joins communities across the nation to increase awareness and highlight the importance of men making an important decision with their health and care providers in early detection and testing for the prostate cancer. Now, therefore, the mayor and the city council, city of Carson, do hereby proclaim September 2025 as Prostate Cancer Awareness Month and call upon the citizens of Carson to observe the month of September with appropriate ceremonies, programs, and activities dated today, the 2nd day of September 2025, attested by our clerk, Dr. Bradshaw, and signed by the entire city council.
Thank you. On behalf of Providence Little Company of Mary Medical Center, we are deeply grateful and thank the city and the council for this award. We are honored to be the healthcare partner for the Carson community. And I am joined here by my esteemed colleague, Dr. Faisal Ahmed. And I just want to take the opportunity to share a couple of brief words about his commitment to patient-centered care, his award-winning clinical practice, and ultimately his commitment to the community. Dr. Faisal Ahmed is a board-certified urologist with over a decade of experience treating complex urological conditions, including prostate and bladder cancers. He actively promotes early detection and awareness, especially during Prostate Cancer Awareness Month, where he educates the public on screening, treatment options, and advances in care. Through his clinical work and public outreach, Dr. Ahmed supports the broader mission of Stand Up to Cancer, accelerating research and improving outcomes for cancer patients through innovation and collaboration.
Thank you, everybody. I just want to say thank you to the mayor pro tem, and the city council members for the award and the distinction. I think the biggest thing, as the mayor pro tem said, is awareness is important. And we need to get our dads, our granddads, our brothers, our cousins, all in to see the urologist and get screened, because prostate cancer is curable when you screen for it and diagnose it early. So come see me. And and thank you to Providence for being a great member of the community and helping with the community outreach, because if the community doesn't know, then no one's going to come. So thank you.
Good evening, everybody, and thank you to the mayor and city council, and a special thank you to Mayor Pro Tem Hicks for this recognition. It's an honor to accept this recognition on behalf of Kaiser Permanente South Bay Medical Center during Prostate Cancer Awareness Month. We're deeply grateful for your leadership and commitment to raising awareness about prostate health in our community. And again, on behalf of Kaiser Permanente South Bay Medical Center, thank you again for this honor and for your shared dedication to improving the health and well-being of the Carson community.
Thank you.
The next one is proclamation. Our next one is proclamation recognizing September as Hispanic Heritage Month. Our Councilwoman Rojas.
Yes, buenos días de todos. And let's have Raquel Beltran and her team as they come up. Hispanic Heritage Month. Yes, muchas gracias.
Mucho gusto.
She is the president of the Asociación Cultural Los Angeles, recognizing the Mariachi ACLA. We've got some of them up here. Come up. Yes. And ACLA fosters opportunities that allow children and youth to develop a strong personal identity through music throughout Los Angeles, South Bay, and Southeast Los Angeles County. The ACLA understands that self-esteem is a big part in how a child feels about himself or herself and how much they enjoy other aspects of their lives. When researching how such an experience could be provided, it was decided that creating opportunities to learn mariachi music might be one of the ways to give families a structured professional environment where this could be accomplished. Mariachi ACLA has been performing in Carson for over 25 years. These events include the inaugural Unity Day, Cinco de Mayo, Country Western Fair, 4th of July, 9/11 Heroes Day, Veterans Day, Philippine Independence Day, Carson Women's Day, Annual Scholarship Fundraising Recital, Cesar Chavez Day, and Celebrate celebration and other numerous special celebrations within the city of Carson. And you are always welcome. We will be seeing you performing at many of our events. So I'm going to hand this to you right there, and I am going to read off the proclamation for Hispanic Heritage Month, which is the month of September, but really we celebrate every day throughout the year. So Hispanic Heritage Month. National Hispanic Heritage Month is annually recognized and observed nationwide from September 15th to October 15th. During this time, the diverse contributions of the Hispanic and Latin American community are illuminated through celebratory activities, including art, shows, festivals, conferences, community gatherings, and much, much more. Whereas Hispanic Heritage Month was first introduced by Congressman George Brown in June of 1968, just 1 week celebration, the need to recognize the contributions of the Latin community gained traction in the 1960s through the civil rights movement. Awareness of the multicultural groups living in the United States was also gradually growing. Congressman Brown's aim was to recognize the integral role of these communities in American history. Observation of Hispanic Heritage Week started in 1968 under President Lyndon B. Johnson and was later extended to a 30-day celebration by President Ronald Reagan, starting in September 15th and ending October 15th. We don't end, we celebrate every day. Whereas the contributions of Hispanic American to the United States are immeasurable. The advancements made in various fields such as education, business, science, technology, government, sports, and the arts have been enriched by the Hispanic and Latin communities. Whereas as we celebrate National Hispanic Heritage Month, we acknowledge the cultural contributions of the Hispanic and Latin community to the American experience. We reflect on how Hispanic heritage is woven into the fabric of the city of Carson's history, architect, and how it greatly contributes to our city's legacy of diversity. Now, therefore, the mayor and the city council of Carson, California, do hereby proclaim September 15th and October 15th as Hispanic Heritage Month, and we urge all residents, government officials, educators, and other institutions to recognize the many contributions that have made and continue to make our city, state, and nation, and to mark this month with special ceremonies, activities, and programs. It is signed this second day of September 2025, and everybody give a round of applause. These are the mariachi group that performs for many of our events and will continue to do so. Thank you for being here. Muchas gracias de todos. And Raquel, this is Raquel Beltran, and she runs this group. What about some words?
Thank you very much. First of all, congratulations on your retirement that's coming up. I'm jealous, as I'm sure a lot of other folks are. I do want to thank Madam Mayor, members of the City Council, for the years of support. Each of you has touched this program for 25 years. And certainly remember in the beginning talking with then Superintendent of Park and Rec, Mayor, wasn't mayor then, but Lula Davis Holmes, as we talked about this idea that we had to create Mariachi Academy here in the city of Carson. And every single one of you has done something awesome, as have every member of the staff. I gotta just do a shout out to Mike Whitaker over there, who recruited me, and like he cheated on me. He tricked me into being a soccer coach for about 12 years at Anderson Park at the time. So I really appreciate all of the staff for the work and support of this program. I do want to do a shout out also to David Gamboa, because when we were starting, David was at Cal State Dominguez Hills. He was just a kind of junior member of the staff. I don't even know if he was staff yet. I think he was still head of the Latino Business Association for the students. He was very, very supportive during that time. Shout out to Gilbert in the back of the room. His mother, Margie Hernandez, is on the board of the Asociación Cultural Los Angeles, has been a supporter since the beginning of time. And you had an unsung hero that was recognized just a little bit ago, who's with the LA Fire Department, and joined the group of firefighters. He's now with LA Fire in downtown LA. He was one of our first guitar players in the mariachi, Jeremy Gadilla, and was one of the students that went to Cabo San Lucas when we had an opportunity to raise money, thanks to the general support of corporations in Carson, to send a team of students over to Cabo San Lucas for a cultural arts festival that was taking place there. We also have students who've become pros. We had a parent in the beginning. I remember Unity Day. You remember the first Unity Day? They're here in the parking lot. They performed there. His 3 sisters performed. His mother, they grew up in Scottsdale. His father was very involved in St. Philomena Church. He had his own small mariachi that he started just to raise money on the side for his family. And he would join us when we didn't have all the elements of instruments. His son, who wasn't a student of ours, but their family is passionate about mariachi, signed with Death Row Records. Snoop Dogg saw him at a memorial service when they had a memorial service at the then Staples Center for Kobe Bryant. He saw mariachis in the audience that were there to support the recognition of Kobe, and he was just impressed with them, talked to him, and signed him up with Death Row Records. We've had lots of good stories like that. So that all started in Carson, and that's really what we want to leave you with. Some of the students have something quick to say, and then we'll pass it on.
Me first, or? Yeah. Okay. First, I want to thank you, the city of Carson, for letting me this opportunity to play in the mariachi. I want to thank the mariachi for letting me play the trumpet and sing. I went from a 5-year-old who knew like nothing about it, from a 12-year-old who now knows a lot of music. And I also want to thank Señora Raquel for letting me have an opportunity to play in this mariachi. Thank you. Thank you.
He's ready. He's ready.
Thank you.
So in closing, we want to let you know that we are going to start classes in Carson again at Hemingway Park on Wednesdays. So be sure you go on to ActiveNet to sign up and to tell people about the new start of beginning classes that are now available, thanks to Councilmember Rojas. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. So let's take this, and then you have families that can go.
You want to see your face, Miko?
Okay, and the family? Yes?
Family?
Just while they come forward, can I just say?
Yes, yes.
So the nice thing about this young man is his uncle was one of the trumpet players years ago, and now he's coming back to be a mentor. It's actually her brother that was part of the program in the beginning stages. We're happy about that.
Thank you.
Good job.
And our last presentation is this evening. We had a proclamation recognizing September as National Emergency Preparedness Month. Dr. Councilman Hilton.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Time has been far spent, so we're going to rush through this National Emergency Preparedness Month because it's an emergency right now. We get to the business of the people. National Emergency Preparedness Month, whereas the city of Carson recognized that safety and resilience of our community depends on our ability to prepare for, respond to, and recover from natural and man-made disasters, including earthquakes, wildfires, floods, pandemics, and emergencies. The 2025 National Preparedness Month theme, Prepare Together, Stay Strong Together, emphasized the importance of building community-wide readiness and working collaboratively to ensuring that all members of the community, including the most vulnerable populations, are equipped with the knowledge and the tools needed to respond effectively to emergency. Wherefore, therefore, The mayor and the city council of Carson, California do hereby proclaim September 2025 as National Emergency Preparedness Month and encourage the community to observe this month by preparing for emergencies before they occur. It's signed by all of us. You heard all of our names tonight.
Dr. Rogers, is this your team?
Nora Garcia.
Oh, where's Nora? Nora?
Thank you, Honorable Mayor and City Council members, for this excellent opportunity for all of us in Carson to recognize the month of September is the time to get ready, and as we like to say in public safety, stay Carson ready. Happy National Preparedness Month, everyone.
All right. Love your speech.
Okay. We're good? Is Captain Norman, are you here? She's in the back? Well, then I'm going to move on. She left? Oh, excuse me. Captain Norman. I got him next. I'm going to do you under all communication, non-agendized. I'm going to move it up. All communication, non-agendized. I'm going to move it up. Jesus, I'll be asleep. Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Thanks for inviting us tonight, and thank you so very much for recognizing my two deputies for the Heroes Award. That was very inspiring for them. I wanted to bring to your attention a couple things that we've been working on since our last visit here. I want to thank Karen Ruan for inviting me to attend the Peter Pan production that was at Rancho Dominguez Preparatory School on August 8th. In addition, on August 17th, in collaboration with Cal State University Dominguez Hills, internship advisor Mrs. Tanya Cook put on a resume workshop for Carson Station's personnel for both sworn and professional. She generously facilitated this workshop for all of our staff. August 14th, our SAO lieutenant attended a town hall meeting with Callis Park with Madam Mayor and Mayor Pro Tem Hicks. On the 17th, our station SAO teams conducted a street racing enforcement operation in conjunction with our teams, major crimes, narcotics detectives. They assisted with this operation. We brought in about 68 arrests, 8 traffic citations. We have 25 vehicles towed for that actual operation. I'd also like to state that the street racing takeovers are not only illegal, but they are reckless, disruptive, and deadly. They threaten the lives and safeties of all of our Carson residents, and we will not tolerate this behavior. On August 23rd, our station lieutenant, Penn, as well as Lieutenant Lumpkin, attended the Regina Napper Honors First Responder Ceremony. On the 23rd of August, Lieutenant Lumpkin and our Carson SAO team deputies were present for the Carson's Fam Fest event at Stevenson Park. On the 29th, our SAO team conducted a DUI saturation patrol operation in which we had 26 vehicles stopped, 26 citations were issued, 2 individuals were actually arrested, 4 vehicles were towed for registration. On Thursday, August 28th, my team was alerted of a possible unpermitted lowrider event that would occur on Sunday, August 31st. We actually responded with both of our SAO teams and were deployed. We conducted crowd control, road closure, 16 citations, 4 arrests for that operation. As a result of that operation, as well as the street racing, Carson Station will provide the locations of high impacted street racer takeovers and unpermitted lowrider events in the city of Carson to the city of Carson's public safety team. And as a follow-up, the city of Carson's public safety team will conduct aerial surveillance by drone with the Flying Lions in order to further enhance the information that we receive as far as our street racer and lowrider event. Part 1 crimes are actually down at this point. It's actually trending down at 7.8%. Do you have any questions for me?
Thank you, Captain. I did receive your message, and I want to have a roundtable discussion with you about Sunday's event.
Yes.
And the action plan that was in place prior to. You were not there. With my assistant city manager, Robert Lennox, you and I, and our city manager and whoever, because thank you for doing what you did.
Absolutely.
I was quite concerned, okay? Quite.
No problem, ma'am.
Thank you. Any questions? Yes, Councilman.
Thank you. No questions. Just want to, again, congratulate you. I really like your reports. They're very concise, saves time. We like that. But the most importantly, it's informative, not just to us as elected officials representing the people, but to the people themselves and to our staff. So thank you, Captain.
Thank you, Captain. And could you guys coordinate my calendar so we can schedule this meeting? Thank you. Thank you, Captain.
All right. Have a good evening.
All communications for matters listed on the agenda, Madam City Clerk.
No, Madam Mayor, just 5 comment cards for non-agenda.
Okay, the non-agenda items. Let's go approval of the minutes.
Move approval, Madam Mayor.
Been moved and properly second. Cast your vote.
MPT. The vote is unanimous.
Item number 16 is approval of the 2024 backlog of Carson City Council Successor Agency Authority meeting minutes.
2014, Madam Mayor.
I beg your pardon?
2014, not.
Oh, 2014.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. We're
some old ones. I
we
read
are
them. I couldn't believe that.
working it out. Almost done.
Wasn't
Not
Dr.
really,
Bradshaw was a different city clerk then?
Oh, no. I was in college in 2014.
I mean, old ones. Motion to approve.
Second.
Been moved and properly second. Cast your vote.
Motion carries.
Consent calendar items 17 through 239.
Consent calendar.
Second.
Yes.
I have a question on item.
Use your
20
mic. Use your mic.
Oh, I have a question on items 23 and 24.
I'm pulling those 2 items.
Okay.
Oh, I'm ready to pull.
Okay. It's been moved and properly second. I'd like to pull items number 23 and 24.
Madam Mayor.
Yes.
33.
33.
35.
35.
37.
And 37. Consent calendar has been approved with exceptions of items number 23, 24, 33, 35, and 37. Been moved and properly second. Any further questions? Cast your vote.
Motion carries.
I would like to take the liberty of the chair to move up all communications for I forgot my human relations report.
They have an update?
Yes, they have an update. Come on down, Human Relations. She's sitting there so quiet.
Good evening, Madam Mayor, council members, staff, residents, and guests. My name is Jessica Ramos, and I'm the Vice Chair of the Human Relations Commission. I'm here on behalf of our commission to give an update on what our commission has been working on. First and foremost, we would like to extend our endless gratitude to our mayor, the city council, the assistant manager, Dr. Robert Lennox, the community service department in our community for the continuous support, especially at our Rising Star event. You all make it extra special for the winners. For 29 years, the Human Relations Commission has been hosting a parent conference, and for several years, it has been the Rising Stars Essay Contest for students who live in Carson. This year, we had our largest applicant submission of 105 students. The commission read all the essays and collaborated to choose the 12 amazing Rising Star winners from 6 different schools. This year, we were all excited and happy to add a new prize for the students, which is a $50 gift card to Target, along with their trophy and certificate. We're so grateful to have had another successful event, and we got great feedback from the winners' families and guests. We are currently planning our next Rising Star Essay Contest luncheon that will be on Saturday, February 21, 2026. We hope to see you all there. Also, throughout the year, our commission has been donating toiletries, paper towels, toilet paper, and canned goods to the food pantry at Cal State University, Dominguez Hills. And our commissioner, Reed, who is the lead in this project, takes it to the college every month, and she will give us feedback that they are thrilled to receive our donations. Furthermore, in our February and August meeting of this year, we were glad to welcome Ms. Brandy Murdoch and Ms. Luz Padua, who presented to the commission this greater vision and much needed cause in disability in our city. Our commission is here to support the ordinance where we see that this collaboration aligns with our mission statement. We just want to give kudos and appreciate to Ms. Brandy Murdoch and Ms. Luz Padua and their team for bringing up this necessary need in our community. Our commission is excited to keep growing and doing more for the city. Lastly, I would like to express our biggest gratitude to our wonderful and amazing staff, Ms. Kak Lee. Thank you for giving us her, and hope she stays for us many more years. This concludes my report, and I hope everyone has a safe and great night.
Thank you. Thank you for that report, Commissioner. You're the vice chair? She used to be a youth commissioner. Now she's the vice. Any questions for our youth commission? I mean, our human relations commission?
Just want to say that's where I started. That's all.
Thank you for that report. I'm going to take one item off the oral communications for non-agendized items. Chike, I know you have to leave, so I'm going to let you come do a quick presentation, and I'll go back to our agenda. And everyone, I'll get to the other non-agendized items later in the. Chike serves on which one of our commissions? Public Works Commission. Public Works, and you're also Sister Cities Association
member, yes.
Member.
We have a video to play.
Chike, before you show the video, could you give us a little insight on how we got to this point?
Okay. This has been a long time in coming. Thank you, David. In recognition of the great diversity in the city of Carson, and following the establishment of sister city relations with Soka, Japan, and the Philippines, the Honorable Mayor Lula David Holmes moved to establish a sister city relationship with Oka, Nigeria. The Memorandum of Understanding for this was signed in 2022, and I'm happy to announce that the city of Carson has been officially invited to visit Oka, Nigeria from December 7 to 14, 2025, to further strengthen the historical and cultural ties existing between these two great cities and further enhance economic, educational, and other exchanges between both cities. You will now see a short video of the great city of Oka and the exciting visit we believe will happen in December this year when we go back to Oka, Nigeria to formalize the sister city relationship between both cities.
Oka is the capital city of Anambra State in southeastern Nigeria. As of 2025, the city has an estimated population of approximately 430,000 people. Anambra State in itself had an estimated population of 5.6 million people as of 2022. As the administrative capital, Oka hosts the seat of the Anambra State government and the Oka Capital Development Authority. Oka is an ancient Igbo settlement renowned for its historical Inri civilization and traditional metalworking. Serving as the state's administrative and political hub, Oka is home to the Nnamdi Azikiwe University and is recognized for its technical and business skills. Notable facts about Oka. 1. Capital city. Oka was designated as the capital of Anambra State in 1991. 2. Historical significance. Oka is considered a cradle of Igbo civilization, home to the Inri civilization, which produced the earliest documented bronze works in sub-Saharan Africa around 800 AD. Number 3. Traditional crafts. The people of Oka have a long-standing tradition of metalworking and wood carving. Number 4. Economic activities. The city's economy includes manufacturing, agriculture, and service industries with key crops such as rice, yams, and cassava. Number 5. Education. Oka holds 2 universities, Nnamdi Azikiwe University and Paul University. Number 6. Governance and institutions. The city houses state government offices, the State Assembly, and federal institutions like the Central Bank of Nigeria and the Nigeria Television Authority station. Number 7. Urban development. Oka is a growing city with new businesses contributing to its changing urban landscape as part of the Onitsha Nnewi Oka Industrial Axis, ONA. The governor of Anambra State is Professor Chukwuma Charles Soludo, and Dr. Osi Onuko is the managing director of the Oka Capital Development Authority. Oka looks forward to welcoming the delegation from Carson, California, led by the Honorable Mayor Lula Davis Holmes, to the ancient and vibrant city of Oka.
And I want to repeat that Oka looks forward with great excitement to receiving the delegation from Carson, California in December 2025. Thank you, Madam Mayor, for the privilege.
Thank you. Let's see. Am I going from here? We will go back to the consent calendar, item 23. Mr. City Manager.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Give me 1 second, sorry. Item number 23 is to consider an updated standard management procedure 2.11 for event attendance and reporting to the City Council. This item is included on the agenda at the request of Mayor Lula Davis Holmes and provides the City Council an opportunity to consider and approve proposed updates to the SMP. In particular, this particular SMP is to provide this updated travel based on certain flight conditions in the event that the city council and or staff is provided an opportunity to fly beyond either the Midwestern United States, beyond that, and or traveling outside of the continental U.S., gives the opportunity for city council and or staff to travel by way or means of upgrading that flight by way of business class. Not first class, but business class, one level above coach. So as an example, if there was a trip that required 10-hour flight, this S&P allows the opportunity for council and or staff to travel business class. In addition to, there is an addition that needs to be made in regards to the S&P. So I'd like to read that addition, if I may, Madam Mayor and Council, and that would be for Section D under travel. And that section reads currently that the total cost of air travel, including all taxes, parking fees, and transfer fees, will be paid directly to the city's travel agent or city employee upon submission of invoice or receipt. Total cost is limited to the cost of a round-trip coach class airfare, parking fees, and transfer fees, example, rideshare, Uber, or Lyft, etc., or taxis. And the additional portion would be, and the cost of a designated seat selection that facilitates travelers being seated next to each other to conduct business, or that promotes additional space or legroom, such as an aisle or exit row seating if necessary, to appropriately accommodate the physical attributes that accentuates the traveler or for the traveler. That will be included in the S&P as an update, and change will ensure that the city clerk has that language provided. This was provided to us by our city attorney's office, so that way that would be appropriately fitted for the inclusion of the travel policy. And that's for your consideration, Madam Mayor and Council.
I heard you say coach.
Coach for standard travel, but
Oh, okay.
any travel that goes beyond the Midwest and or outside of the continental U.S., you have the opportunity to upgrade to business class, as well as an assigned seat that you can designate or choose due to the aforementioned characteristics.
But if I'm going to Vegas, it's coach.
If you're going to Vegas, it would be coach, unless you chose to drive.
Okay, I also want include in this the type of vehicle. I think we should all have the opportunity to get a mid-size vehicle. You guys gave me an Yugo that almost fell off the freeway. Is a Yugo. It was a little bitty car. Well, well, something like a Yugo, WeGo. I didn't want to go. I think she was saying an economy vehicle. It should be a mid-sized vehicle, one that was, if I decide to drive. And I should also have the option of driving or flying, not coming up with, oh, it's cheaper to fly than it is to drive, or it's cheaper to drive, vice versa. We should have that option. To my colleagues. All three of you? Oh, okay. Okay. Councilman, Mayor Pro Tem Hicks.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I'm in agreement with, we should maybe go at least to a mid-sized car. In addition to that, you said only 10 hours or more.
No, I apologize. That was just an example. Any travel beyond the Midwest or outside of the continental U.S.
Yeah, that you can get the seat assigned. So if you're going, I'm going to Utah, and they wouldn't give me my seat assigned. So I have to wait until I go to the actual airport, and hopefully I'm not in the back of the plane.
Near the restroom.
Right. No, the assigned seating, you can choose assigned seating for travel. It's the upgraded seat that requires it to be beyond the Midwest and or outside the continental U.S. for the upgraded seat to go to from coach to business class. For an assigned seating, that is the preference based upon the language that the city attorney's office just provided. That affords the opportunity for council and or staff to choose an assigned seating based on either you can choose a seat with your travel partner due to business, and or if you choose to have a aisle and or exit row seat, you can do so. That's for any travel.
Any travel.
It's for any travel.
Okay.
It's only for, again, the upgraded seating is when it beyond those borders mentioned, which is Midwest and or continent outside the continental U.S.
Then the second part of I didn't see in this policy to address host hotels. I'm on the executive board for the National League of Cities. I'm on the board of directors for Contract Cities. I'm on the board of directors for Clean Power Alliance. I'm on the board of directors for South Bay COG. All of these have conferences that I go to all over the United States. The problem is when they have the host city, I'm working because I'm on the executive board. It's imperative that I get the host city, the host hotel, versus me having to be in a hotel 2 miles away. They're saying, I don't know where the policy is at, but they're saying that you have to get an agenda of what the actual conference is about before you can actually book the hotel. So in the last 2 conferences I've gone to, which the last one I think became an issue because I canceled, I said I'm not going, was to Washington, D.C., and it was during winter, snowing, and it was 2 miles away. I wasn't going to do that. So for me, it needs to be the host city. When I get the information, it's because I'm on the executive board. So I know before anybody else gets the information before it goes out. So I'm trying to book that hotel before anybody else gets the hotel before it goes out publicly. By the time we go through the process here in the city and we don't get the agenda, because I'm still working on the agenda, when they do try to book it, the host hotel is full. So now I'm out of luck and I got to be somewhere else when I need to be in the host hotel.
So we can actually make those adjustments via just during registration time. And so, for instance, typically a host hotel will block out a number of rooms at a discounted rate for whatever the case may be. But in the event of this particular situation, that's case by case. We can say, okay, due to Mayor Pro Tem Hicks is staying at this hotel because he's part of the executive board or whatever the case may be, we can just find a room at the hotel. It'll be at the hotel rate. And then we typically will ask for a government discount. And normally they'll provide it. It's just not typically the same as it would be for when they do block host rooms.
That hasn't been the problem. It hasn't been that you had to go and just book a room. Blocks of room have already been identified. But because we're waiting for the agenda to come, other people, when it opens to the public, so by the time it gets to me to actually try to book the hotel room to get an agenda together because we're still working on it, it's too late.
And I don't know why that's happened because at least that's really a staff issue. That's not a policy issue. We can book a room at any time. We don't need to have the agenda to book a room for a hotel. That I don't know where that came from.
I don't know where that came from.
It's not policy. It's not part of the
staff.
SMP.
This is probably internal stuff we need to discuss. But this is what's been told to my staff, to the staff that works with this council. That's why we are not able to get to the host hotels like we're supposed to.
That's ridiculous, and that's never been a policy that's not a policy at any city that I know of that operates that way. But I don't, Dr. Lennox, do you have something to add to that?
Yeah, Mayor Pro Tem, if I may, for staff who are attending conferences, training sessions, we typically ask them to include an agenda so we know what they're getting in terms of professional development. But when it comes to council, we do not require that. All we ask for is the
I've been asked the last 3 times I've gone on the travel.
You shouldn't have, so we can correct that.
I want to say something to this body and to this staff. We set policy. You implement policy. If this council wants to book or elected official wants to book a host hotel, your job is to book it without any questions being asked. Okay? That is We set the policy, okay? And I think the tail has been wagging the dog a little too much. That's why this SMP is in front of you. And to say that you can only do this and you can only do that, we set policy. If I go back to this, you go again. If I want a mid-sized car, I want a mid-sized car, and I don't need. And I've been paying for them, the mid-sized cars, out of my pocket. I've been using my credit card to book the host hotel because I didn't want to jump through any hoops. So I paid for them myself and got reimbursed. And I'm not good at keeping receipts. Thank God I use American Express. But whatever the message is to this staff and whoever, the 5 of us set policy, and this is what we want when we're going out of town. And Dr. To my city manager, you control your staff. You guys control your staff, but what we say, what we want is what we want. We are not answering to lower level staff, administrative specialists. We're not doing that. And I looked at these policies and they're just like, well, who's on council? The administrative specialist or who? Well, I'm not dealing with it. Yes, through your city manager.
Just trying to be politically correct. So, Madam Mayor, Council, that this particular process goes through the finance department, and I'm 1,000% sure that we haven't turned anybody down for those particular reasons. All the travel is signed off by me at the end. The agenda is normally asked when you return and you return all your receipts. That's when we ask for the agenda. The agenda is not to be used before to be able to get your room, because what happens is when we register you, that's the proof that you're going on the trip. So we don't need the agenda then. The agenda is needed after the fact just to verify the conferences. So I don't know where that message is coming from, but we've never had that in my office, and I'm over that.
Let me say this. I don't have to return an agenda. All I do is make a report here at City Council that I attended this meeting and this is what was discussed. You're not going to get an agenda from me.
Right. And that was only for staff, Madam Mayor.
Well, whatever you do with your staff, that's fine.
Right, but no, for City Council, there's nothing in the SMP that we've never said bring an agenda.
Well,
that's the first I'm hearing about it.
Okay, all the questions and answers that we've been going through and the hoops that we had to jump through are to stop.
They need to stop
immediately. And I'm not going to be using my American Express. I don't leave home without it unless I so choose. Not because I can't get in a host hotel, because sometimes I'm traveling by myself. And I should not have to be 2 miles away because somebody decided, some staffer, love them all, but you don't set policy.
Also, Madam Mayor and Council, if you recall, we also updated the policy because of the security aspect. So we said we weren't going to place you at hotels that were going to be a further distance than where the conference is. So if we needed to pay the additional charge to keep you at where the conference is being held, we would do that due to you would be out of town, out of safety measures. If you're traveling alone, even if you're traveling with a companion in a city that you may not be familiar with, it was just to our benefit that you are there where the conference is. And that's what, and there's nothing in the current policy about the car having to be.
Oh, that's what we've been told. You have to have a mid-sized
right.
car. I mean, a medium car, or Yugo. I couldn't get a mid-sized car, so I paid for it.
Right. And I don't know. I mean, we're talking about it now, but we know going forward or moving forward not to implement that. But that's the first I've heard about this too.
And I also want to say, if I choose to fly, I can fly. If I choose to drive, I can drive. Because what's been happening, they've been looking at, it costs $29 for you to drive, and it costs $31 for you to fly. So we're gonna have to send you on this Yugo. That's nonsense. We're here representing the city. And I get on the plane and I see all these other cities, they sitting in business class, and
we buy the toilet.
And we buy the toilet. Okay, so I think it's a staff issue. I think the message is to them loud and clear. You don't set policy, you implement it. And if the city attorney said we're legally doing what we're supposed to do, you don't question it. I don't care who it is. Madam City Clerk, Madam City Treasurer, if it's not any violation, Leave it alone. We set policy, okay?
Sounds good to me.
Thank you. Excuse me, it's Dr. Hilton.
Yeah, I don't have much to add, but I was thrown back when they bought a plane ticket with no assigned seat. Yeah. And expect me to pay for the assigned seat when I represent the city. Yeah. That's crazy. Because you're going to get on the plane in zone 9. No more overheads, compartment space, none of that. So that's ridiculous. I've had this challenge with someone before who tried to reprimand me for staying at the Embassy Suites, which was a host hotel. And this person who tried to reprimand me, I spoke with them and said, listen, you got to talk to the staff. They booked the Embassy Suites. It was on the list. It was the lowest on the list, matter of fact. It wasn't a suite that I was staying in. It was the Embassy Suites. Obviously, she didn't know. But the thing is that as council, as us representing the city, we're going to represent, we're not going on our own dime. Listen, if I want to upgrade, I can upgrade myself. I got the resources to do it, got the travel miles to do it. But at the end of the day, if we know we're going to these conferences, we should book hotels the day they open, the day before they open, because they always say, well, finance hasn't booked the hotel and it's out. Not you per se, whoever, finance hasn't booked the hotels and it's out. But you've been knowing I was going to this conference for the last 7 months, 8 months. You could have booked the hotel. Now you have me staying far from the venue, all of these things, which is not a good thing to do. So I just wanted to echo the mayor's sentiments. I just wanted to echo that. I think that when coach class tickets, Southwest is the only one that don't assign seats, right? And they about to start assigning seats in the next coming weeks. So in this policy, make sure that every person has an assigned seat who travels. That's just, if somebody's going, even if it's staff, if somebody's going, they should have an assigned seat. They should know where they're sitting. In my estimate, listen, it ain't just for the council, it's for the convenience of other people. Because if you ever got on the plane last, and then you had a check bag, and then they have to, no. Only thing you got is a check bag. Oh, we got to check your carry-on, and you have to wait another hour to get your carry-on stuff. That's crazy.
And I just want to clarify, the state law says that all expenses that are reasonable and necessary can be reimbursed by the city. So going to the assigned seat, that's absolutely reasonable and necessary, because your council members, you can't be late. And usually those assigned seats come with a carry-on. And so it's actually unreasonable not to get the assigned seat, because then you have to pay separately for the carry-on or pay separately for the luggage. And I've researched this business class. There's many cities that actually they allow business class. And again, it's based on the fact that if council members representing the city are traveling far distances, or sometimes due to health issues, but a lot of cities just didn't have any qualifiers. It was they're traveling a long distance, and so they should be able to do business class. So I've verified this, I've looked at this, I feel very comfortable with it as your city attorney to make this modification.
In my estimate, we shouldn't have to travel back east. We shouldn't have to travel here and there to get in a assigned seat or business class. If you're going to Vegas, that's a quick hour flight. But anything over that, people have to walk, people have to stand up. I'm not a little guy. Cedric's not a little guy. He said it. You got to have a comfortable seat. And, I feel like, I can't say that, because the way I travel is the way I travel. I'm going to make sure my seat, if I have to pay the difference, I'm going to pay the difference.
That's what we've been doing.
Yeah, that's what I have been doing. So if I hear correctly, so can we then strike out Midwest and just...
What?
Okay, well, never mind. City attorney is saying...
I would still put some limitations on when it's necessary to go first class, and I think Midwest was a good compromise. I mean, business class. I think what we concluded based on the research we did, the Midwest was a very safe and comfortable
I have a quick question.
break that it becomes reasonable and necessary.
What are other cities doing?
So actually, the city manager said for physical constraints, if we want to consider allowing reasonable and necessary upgrades, and I think that's fine. Maybe we can add a line that says, if there is a physical constraint, then it can also be upgraded. But we would have to bring it back because that's not it. Or you can, is it in there? Did you? Oh, is that what Ben just said? Okay.
I didn't hear that other cities were putting a distance in. They just said when their elected officials travel, they travel business class.
It was blanket.
Did they have any I don't. They do. Well, I don't want to hold this up too long because we can always bring it back because I think we've found the.
We're getting there.
We're getting there. It may have to come back again.
Actually, what your city manager read into the record covers that because Mr. Jones has sent the revised version that says if additional space or legroom such as aisle or exit row seating is necessary to appropriately accommodate the physical attributes of the traveler, then it can be upgraded too.
You could have an aisle window or in economy. It just says business. I want to make sure that we're being treated. When I leave home, I want to be treated almost as nice as I'm treated, how my husband treats me.
I'm going to make a modification to this, and I'm going to say, or that provides additional space or leg room. Well, I think it's fine, such as, because it just says such as aisle or exit row seating is necessary.
Okay. I'm comfortable with that, and I'm still having heartburn about this breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I can only get a cup of coffee for $17.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So I think you're making reference to the per diem, and that's actually it's a federally.
I don't think it's $17.
No, it's $75 a day per diem. 83. Oh, it's gone up. Sorry, $83 a day. But that's federally that dollar amount is federally set. That's not something that we can change. But I think the question is, can council authorize the difference above the $83 for per diem that the federal government sets? That's what I don't know. City attorney.
We're at $83.
I have not researched that, but the general rule is that as public servants, council are supposed to only do what's necessary and reasonable. So if we can research if $83 is not enough, then
I pay the difference.
That's what's been happening. A cup of Starbucks coffee is $17, so you only want me to have coffee? I eat a McDonald's, it's $25.
Madam Mayor,
Yes.
could I clarify something? I have some experience in this area. The federal guidelines are for federal employees, and the cities use it as a convenience, just like our mileage. We could set the mileage whatever we want it to be. City government. We don't have. That's just what the federal guideline uses for their employees, and we just copy them. But we don't have to copy them.
A lot of cities, what they do, Mayor, is they actually just bring their receipts and they get reimbursed. Does the city not want to do that? That's the easiest. So if you have a cup of coffee, if you have your lunch, as long as it's reasonable and necessary, you get reimbursed for it. And so that's easier than the per diem.
It's not easy. It's easy for somebody else. If it's federal guidelines, it's the way the councilman said we can set our own policy. So that's what I want to do.
I haven't researched that. If you want to go based on what Councilman Deere is saying, you can do it, but I would advise.
You can bring it back, but $17 and
what other cities are doing it?
and you know,
That's what other cities typically do reimbursement. You get reimbursed for everything you spend and you submit your receipts. The per diem thing, actually there are cities that don't like the per diem because they don't like getting money if they're not spending it. And so there are most of the council members I know, they bring their receipt and they have their breakfast, lunch, coffee, snack, whatever they have, and they submit their receipts and they get reimbursed. So the per diem thing, I'm not entirely sure if you can set it different than the federal guidelines. What Councilman Deere is saying makes sense, but I'm not prepared to say you can set it higher than the federally.
Well, I'd like you to research it because it keeps coming back. It keeps coming back, and you know, with the price of food and everything else going up, I don't know where you're going to eat a breakfast at for $17. I can't eat a $17 breakfast. If I keep the receipts, that's, yeah, again, so I'd still want it here, and I researched and find out where we, yes. Councilwoman.
Madam Mayor.
Yes.
Yes. So the per diem that you are suggesting. Now, will that, above and beyond the per diem that we have in place, if that's implemented, will it only be for council and mayor, or will it be for all staff?
You're an elected official. I know it'll be for you.
Well, that's fine.
That'll.
But how do I apply the policy? Am I applying it universally, or am I just simply applying it?
This has been applied universal. So whatever we come up with,
the policy is universal. It's for council and staff. So department heads will be the ones that are initially approving staff as to what the request is, what the, for whether it's travel by way of plane or car and hotel, all those things. Department head is going to obviously give the initial, it's going to go through the process, and then eventually be at Will's desk or yours. So this policy wasn't intended, it's not a CPP, it's an SMP.
what's a CPP? Cover that.
Sorry, council policy and procedure. Sorry, Madam Mayor. Sorry.
That's CPA.
Cover that butt. Okay, Councilman Hicks. Mayor Pro Tem Hicks, I'm sorry.
You go to Arlene.
Oh, I can go to Arlene. Arlene, Councilwoman.
Yes, I just want to go back a couple here. So talking about restrictions and seating arrangements on flights. So I'm one of those where I always upgrade, always. And that's because I've had knee surgery and I have a metal on my knee. I also had back surgery. So it doesn't matter where you put me, but I am going to upgrade to where I'm comfortable. So I know we mentioned about the Midwest or whatever. I don't know. I think we need to change that. In my case, it doesn't matter whether it's an hour flight, 5, 15, I always end up upgrading for my physical restrictions. So I don't know.
I'm happy to upgrade all of you.
And I do have paperwork.
So, sorry. Okay. I think we have the changes. I think the bottom line is when you send in your requests, I think it's going to be imperative that at least I see councils, so that way we can ensure staff isn't trying to withhold you from what it is that is the intention of the travel. We can determine if there is nefarious act going on. Obviously, it's pretty clear. And so we'll ensure that staff, one, understands that this is not the policy with having to set an agenda or provide an agenda, or it's becoming very cumbersome unnecessarily. So there's some policies where we will, from a staff's perspective, set in place so that way we can make sure things run smoothly in the registration process and travel process for both council and staff.
Actually, Madam Mayor, I'm looking at the statute right now, And it says the travel policy may specify reasonable reimbursement rates for travel, meals, and lodging and other actual and necessary expenses. If it doesn't, then the local agency shall use the IRS rate for reimbursement for travel meals. So you can specify your own reasonable and necessary rates for meals if you want, so we don't have to bring this item back.
Thank you. Thank you, Council. Now, what you wanted to be said at?
I know you always like to have the accurate information, and you can count on me for that.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Okay, Councilman. So what do you want these rates set at? Says you know, who do you think they should be set at? Our lunch, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We can set our own.
So have we solved the question of whether or not we're going to have a per diem or a reimbursement specified for meals?
You can do either one. You can do either one. Whatever's your pleasure.
Whatever my pleasure?
No, our pleasure. If I want to do a per diem, I'll ask for a per diem. If I want to say I'll turn in receipts for whatever the reason, I should have that option. That's what I do now.
Well, my only concern is, we're going to apply this to council members and all employees traveling who may all be going business class on every flight. And our staff report on fiscal impact, if I may read it, put my reading glasses on so I don't get any words wrong here. It says, there is no immediate fiscal impact associated with this staff report as it relates solely to the adoption of a updated SMP. Then it says, if the SMP is adopted, any future fiscal impact will depend on the number of conferences attended and the associated travel costs, which are accounted for in the city's annual budget process. I think the staff needs to be more clear on that because it's saying there's no impact fiscally to the taxpayers, but there will be an impact to the taxpayers depending on how much travel there is. So there should be some type of a dollar figure or some type of an estimate, or this should be worded differently in order to be more clear to the public. So I have an issue with item number Roman numeral 5 on the staff report. You find it on the second page.
Madam City Attorney, would it be safe to say, because I don't know, placing a dollar amount would be most accurate. So say you can go eat in DC for a different amount than you can in Louisiana. So it's probably kind of like based on the area. So, like if you give somebody $100 to eat in Louisiana, they can eat like kings. If you go give somebody $100 to eat in Washington, D.C., they can eat just one or two, based on the median income of that particular area. I think that will be safe because different areas cost different things. I'm sorry?
I strongly urge the council to consider just your actual expenses being reimbursed. That's how most cities do it. So then if you're in DC and your meal is $100, you get reimbursed $100. If you're in Louisiana, it's $25, you get reimbursed $25. And that's what most cities do.
My colleagues, are you in agreement with that? If I spend $25, I spend $35 for breakfast, I get reimbursed. I spend $100 for the, I just bring my receipts back in.
Well, I'd like to hear the opinions of the 5 council members.
That's what I'm trying to
hear.
Not
the 6th one.
Who is that? Oh, she's my 6th one.
I'm telling you from a legal standpoint,
though, yeah.
that's what
Other
most cities do because it's their actual expenses. So there's no guessing about it.
Right, but different cities do it different ways, and every city is unique.
For the process of moving this agenda, what's your preference, Councilwoman? The reimbursement based upon what we spend?
Yes, the reimbursement. You just have to answer a little bit more questions, and
You shouldn't have to answer
that's fine.
any.
Madam.
Yes.
So, are we going to have a maximum? I mean, because you can go out of town and have steak and lobster and the most expensive meals. Is that something we're going to ask the taxpayers to pay for? I mean, are we going to have a reasonable dollar amount that we're paying for these meals?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out my thought process on this is to do reimbursement is fine, but understanding that when I bring back my receipts, which has already been stated by the city treasurer, there are going to be questions, and there's going to be, well, what's reasonable? Everybody reasonable is not the same. Everybody has a different part in their brain on what's reasonable. The reason why I'm saying that, because I'm sitting with an actual text from Ginger in regarding my last trip from Catalina to come back here to be at FamFest. And because I left from home to go to Long Beach to Catalina, it was $6.25. It was questioned, did I leave my car at Catalina? Did I leave my car in Long Beach? Or how did I get to there and how did I get back? Then when I came back to get back for FamFest, there was no ferry that was leaving in a time for me to make it back in time. So I had to go from Catalina to San Pedro. So when I got to San Pedro, I took an Uber to get back to Carson. That cost $59.13. So the discrepancy was, well, why is the difference between the port locations? Because I had to get back for a city function to be here on time. And even when I got back, I was questioned, what took you so long? So these are questions from the residents because they were expecting me to be there. They were saying, we thought you were going to be at the same time that they were on the stage. So this is what I'm concerned about. Who sets this policy by saying what you can and cannot spend? If I'm getting questioned on a travel from Catalina, from Long Beach to San Pedro, what are you going to do when I turn around and go and have breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and I bring back a receipt? You're going to say, I don't think you should spend that kind of money. I got concerns behind that.
The city manager made a good suggestion. Perhaps the council can consider putting a limit on it. So it's up to.
But then you're going right back to having a per diem. It's the same process. It's just either you're going to put it before the horse or after the horse. Which one you going to do?
Before the horse.
Because you're still setting a limit. Either you're going to do $25 for breakfast, $35 for lunch, $55 for dinner, then that's your new set policy. Well, I'm trying not to be, because I'm getting real pissed because the questions that you guys are asking is the same crap that I have already gone and had to answer.
So what's your recommendation? 25 for breakfast. You want to do the reimbursement? You want to do the reimbursement? Okay, we got 3 for reimbursement. What do we have here? And 2, so.
You're saying reimbursement. I just set it at 20, 25, 35, 55.
25, 35, and 55. What does that equate to? It's over 100. 110, something like that. 115. That's good.
And then if you do your reimbursements, if you want to go that's the dollar amount you can go beyond. When you do your reimbursements, you can do it either way because you're setting it. Now we help the city treasurer to know that the dollar amount no higher than $25 for breakfast, no higher than $35 for lunch, no higher than $55 for dinner.
Unless I merge them all together and need $115.
Right, or if you choose not to use breakfast or lunch, you just got $115 for dinner.
But I don't want to be questioned about it.
Well, first of all, when I get those questions, I say, I think you better go talk to your boss because I'm the mayor and I don't want to hear the nonsense. I just don't let people question me like that. Your job is to process what I turn in. The city manager will tell me if I'm in violation or a finance officer. I don't get involved in that, but I think you need to have a talk with your staff again. So we're going 25, 35, and 55.
Right, with a 115 cap.
Is everyone in favor of that, Councilman Deere?
Well, you know, if the goal is to make it simple, which is what I recommend, we don't want to have conflict between the elected officials and city staff about things like this. So that's why I think the city council should set the policy and make the policy clear to the public, clear to the staff, clear to everyone, clear to ourselves, and not have debate on a receipt we turn in. Like, oh, is that receipt good enough or not? You know, it's not a smooth, efficient way to run a government. So I'm in favor of keeping it as simple as possible. So whatever makes it simple and crystal clear, that's what I would say.
Well, you have it 25, 35, and 55. If I go with that, I'll bring you a receipt, and it's up to, okay.
Maybe it should not specify the meal a maximum of $115 a day.
Yeah,
right, and that's what I was saying.
If you lose the receipt, no fault of your own, then you got a problem. And then also, the city manager mentioned a cap on the total amount. So if you're busy in a meeting, like Cedric might be in a board meeting with one of his responsibilities and miss a breakfast or a lunch or a dinner because he's working, the cap, why don't you just say per diem per day instead of per diem per meal? Make it simple.
Sure, and that's ultimately I was going to do with that,
That's
sir.
what you're recommending.
Yes, sir.
I read your mind.
It's 115.
Well, I'm gonna move
Period.
it up to 125.
Don't complicate it.
Or okay, 125 now is the number. Do I?
But you're still going to want. So now we in the past have been pay. A check was cut before we went on the trip.
Mhm.
That's obviously not going to happen anymore.
I don't know.
Which is okay. It's just another way of doing it. It's not good or bad or better or worse. But as long as it's clear, and I have seen this same problem you have, Madam Mayor, where the staff like doesn't want to cooperate with you. And it doesn't make sense. We're all on the same team, you know.
Okay,
Madam Mayor.
I have a yes.
One more thing.
Oh.
Okay, so there's some events that pay for your lunch and dinner and breakfast. So will that be a non-factor in terms of being reimbursed for your meals?
That's right, because we pay for that meal, a dinner or a lunch when we pay our registration.
Right.
So we don't get we cannot double dip. I mean
No, if I know I'm going to
any double
SCAG,
dipping.
I should not be getting a per diem. Okay, because they pay for all of my meals.
And that's correct. We won't reimburse or pay for conference meals when conference meals are provided. At least unless, I mean, we're not changing that part. But now the question though is, and the city attorney brings up a good point, if we did set it at 125 as a cap, the problem is if you don't buy breakfast or buy lunch and you save the 125 for dinner, and now you have a receipt showing that you had a $115 meal or whatnot, it is possible that can be looked upon as
not reasonable.
Not reasonable.
The standard of the law is what is reasonable and necessary. So one could argue for one person to have a $125 dinner, that's unreasonable, and it's unnecessary. So that's why I like the way Mayor Pro Tem presented it. 25 for breakfast, 35, whatever the numbers were, and it's a cap. And so if you skip breakfast, or the conference provides breakfast and you have to get it at the breakfast, then you've skipped it, and then you have $55 for dinner. You have to always look at it from a place of the public looking at the expenditure and what seems reasonable. And so I didn't like the idea. I think it could be murky if you just say it's $125 and we can spend that on one meal. I don't think that sounds, I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. There's no case law on it. I haven't seen it. I don't know what a court would do with that.
So you're comfortable with us saying breakfast, lunch, and dinner? So 25.
And if someone skips it, they skip it.
25, 35, 55.
Right, and just to clarify, this isn't a per diem. In other words, It's just an up to amount. So that's not to say that like per diem you get $83, whether you use it or not. This isn't a per diem to say you get $125,
Whether you use it or not.
whether you use it or not. This is just a cap saying it's a $25 cap, $35 cap at lunch, $55 cap at dinner. If you buy lunch, buy breakfast, don't buy lunch, and you buy dinner, you're not getting reimbursed $35 back to you because this isn't a per diem, if that makes sense. So that's where I think you would need to. I mean, unless you want to set it up.
If you want to just put that as per diem, you could. I'm comfortable with that.
Now you done made everybody confused up there. But I'm just saying, if you want to just do it as a per diem, my recommendation, just make it a per diem and leave it alone at the 25, 35, 55 and let it go.
That's what you have here, just a lower dollar amount.
Because we keep going back and forth, back and forth.
I have to go home.
Madam Mayor,
let's get it over.
What?
Okay, sorry. To make it easy, just for clarification, the city attorney is saying you can make it $125 as a per diem.
The way we broke it down, breakfast, lunch, dinner. I understand that in reality it may work out the other way, but the reasonableness is that the per diem you're providing is assuming a reasonable person is having breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
so I have a question regarding the law to the city attorney. Okay, right now our policy, as I understand it, is we get this per diem. In the past, 50 years we've been doing this. But if the conference provides a lunch or a dinner, the per diem doesn't apply to that. And when we get checks, those are all subtracted.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure that still applies to this.
That's still the policy, absolutely.
Okay.
I just wanted to make it clear that it is $125 per diem. So in the event that you decide not to buy breakfast, lunch, or dinner for 4 days, you're going to get a $500 check for 4 days of travel.
So, Mr.
Okay,
City
so
Manager.
if there's a lunch that the conference pays for, but for some reason, and you have a good reason to not go to that conference lunch because you have other city business to conduct, how does that apply?
You bring a receipt.
That's when you bring the receipt back.
That's when you bring a receipt.
In the new policy.
That's the
You bring a receipt. Because,
that's current. Right, we're not changing that portion. You still have to bring back the receipts for.
Mayor Pro Tem and I were at a conference that provided all the meals, but when we got downstairs, they had put away all the food. So guess I wasn't supposed to eat.
Yeah, we got there to move.
They moved it. They put it away.
Gone.
So I think at that point I'll bring a
Again,
receipt.
The rule is reasonable and necessary. So if you are at a meeting with a developer and you miss the lunch the conference provides and then you're hungry and you're going to go eat, that's reasonable. So you may have to answer some questions. You have to bring back your receipt and say, missed the conference lunch because was meeting with Mr. X, or missed the conference lunch because I came down. And here is why. I think the treasurer is going to want you to explain why you
we
missed.
set policy, they implement. I missed the luncheon. That's it. I don't need to expand on it. I missed the luncheon. Here's my receipt.
I have a food allergy, so I didn't eat there.
I don't need to know that. You
Bottom
missed.
feeders.
Okay, I missed the luncheon. Here's my receipt. Okay, we're good. I missed the luncheon. Here's my receipt.
Mr.
Reimburse
City
me.
Manager, I do have another question. Okay, so this is going to be applied to everyone, this per diem, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, so per diem checks will not be issued before travel. They will be issued after travel.
That's typically the process now, I believe.
No,
Oh.
we issued them before.
So if we can't do it then
So we're going to issue after.
Who said so?
I'm only assuming because she's the one that processes checks. So I don't.
Don't change the process.
process has been changed.
Exactly.
No.
We-
The process has not been changed. What has been changed?
You get the check prior
is
to
the
you going to
implementation of what
conference.
you're going to receive in that process.
Yeah. I chose to get mine after. It was my call. I said I'd get mine when I come back. I didn't need to hold it up. Some people, when did you get yours? Before or after? Not at all. Sometimes not at all. So that's our call. That's you handle it with your staff the way you want to. I'm gonna handle it the way we want to. Thank you. Okay? If you want it before, you get it before. Sometimes I don't even turn them in at all, but that's my call.
Okay, so that's just for the council, right?
David
Council
can-
and mayor. That's a good question. Find out. I mean, is that the way you want it to work? Because I need to understand how this is
So
going to
the
work.
process should be the same across the board. If we were processing, because I get the understanding that it's been both ways. Sometimes people get their checks beforehand because they fill out their travel request before they leave, so therefore they have their check available and ready when they go on their trip. Sometimes they don't get their travel request done before they go on their trip for whatever reason it is, but they bring back the receipts, they turn in the travel request, and then they get the check after the fact. That's another process. Now, the third process that you're saying no to, I'm not familiar. This is your lane. All I'm saying is the process just needs to be the same. If they're able to do it beforehand, they should do so. But I know that they also do it afterwards sometimes. I don't know why that occurs, but I just know that that happens. Never occurred with me, but I know that it does. So if that's something different, then you'd probably want to speak to that. I'm not aware.
Okay, so for instance, the mayor just said that she missed several meals. So in that case, I would reimburse her after the fact and not before.
Exactly. Because you don't know I missed it.
Exactly.
You wouldn't know.
So, but generally, when I issue checks for travel, they're generally issued before reimbursement. I'm sorry, per diems are issued before people travel, so that they'll have the money for these meals. But it sounds like
Well, it sounds like somebody's going to have a deduction when they get back.
Well, I've had a deduction. I've turned in a deduction. I said I didn't, here Ginger processed mine. I said here's my per diem back. So I think I turned it back in. Some I don't even turn in. That's up to me. I turn in sometimes my receipts. If I turn them in at the same time I turn in my hotel reservations because I want to be in the host hotel, so she got everything at once because somebody was saying they couldn't get in the host hotel, and I said I can get in there. So I used my card to get in, and I brought the receipt back. So it's a two-way street. I think we have an option of getting them in prior to or after. That should be our call. If Ginger turns it in and say, hey, here's a per diem, give it to the council person. If I don't put one on there, I'll turn in my receipts.
okay.
Yes, Councilman.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. So, to the city manager, we have about 600 employees, including part-timers. How many employees, maybe the city treasurer could answer this better, how many employees do we reimburse for travel? Out of all our employees, how many do we actually
It's a small
send to conferences? And I mean, what we're talking about 50 people, 100 people?
Not more than, I would say probably not more than 100 people in a calendar year.
Correct. Probably
About 100 is
right, because we have
estimate.
a policy that not everyone can just travel to.
Right, because we as a body, a legislative body, we have to know that. That should be in the staff report. We have to know how many people are we talking about? Not just the 5 of us, or are we talking about 100 of us? And Madam Mayor, I'm not sure how you presented it, but I like that clarification.
Well, I didn't present it, but I look at the financial reports that come out every whatever, and it says who got reimbursed for what conference they attended and who they were.
Right.
Most of the people that's traveling are at management or supervising. I think once a year the center supervisors may go to the CPRS conference, so it's not that many. It's shown every month on the report that we get. I get one from think I get it from you. And it shows who was reimbursed, the dollar amount, and where they went.
We provide that report at the first meeting of every month.
And some employees who are not management may be going to training.
There's some training travel, but it's typically very close. It's typically not outside the state, depending on your position.
Okay.
The S&P and MOU also provides distance and who can go where. So you can't have, a maintenance worker flying to New York to do a training that typically is not going to be provided or allowed.
So I think we beat this horse to death. I'd like to make a motion that we approve it with staff's recommendations and council recommendations as amended. We'll try it for a minute.
Madam Mayor, I want to clarify it for your motion, if that's okay. So at the staff level, we know what we're changing in the policy and the public is clear on it. So you're making a motion to approve the SMP revisions with the addition that the city manager read on into the record that if physical conditions require an upgrade or a change of seat, that would be accommodated as well. And you also want to change the per diem from whatever it was to $125 per day.
I think it's 115, 25.
115? Okay, 115 per day.
Whatever it broke down to, 25.
25, 35, 55. What is that? 115. 115 a day.
Okay, we'll try that. Okay.
And we're going to keep the portion of it that says if the conference provides lunch, it gets deducted. However, if it's necessary, you say it was necessary, I missed the lunch, and then you get reimbursed for it.
With a receipt.
With a receipt. And not to exceed the amounts, the per diem amounts.
Right.
Okay. That's it.
Good.
Is that good? Okay. Thank you.
It's a motion on the floor. Can I have a second? Been moved and properly second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, cast your vote.
Motion carries, Madam Mayor.
Thank you. Item number, what was this next one?
24.
24.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. It's just to provide or move two items. Dr. Lennox will share what those are.
Thank you, City Manager David Roberts. Madam Mayor, the only adjustment to this item before council considers and discusses is the recommended items number 2 and 3. We would like to continue those to a future meeting, but the balance to remain for your consideration. And just to note, the numbering on the recommendations is a little off. I just didn't want you to be confused. There are 2 number 4s. It should be sequential. It should go 1 through 9.
Can you bring back the entire item? Is it time sensitive or what?
The balance of them are time sensitive. Just those 2 are the ones.
Under which one?
Item 24. So recommended items number 2 and 3.
Two is which one you say? Multimedia, and 4, the multimedia staff, those are, you said those need to come back?
Correct.
I'd like them all to come back at the same time. This entire item.
Is there a reason why it has to come back? Just curious.
Yeah, Dr. Hilton, the union would like a little more time to work with staff on those 2 job specifications, but the balance of the rest of the restructuring, they had no issue with.
Well, are these jobs union positions? Have they been? Are they union positions? Have they been traditionally union positions or what?
They're new.
Yeah, the 2 jobs in question on recommendations 2 and 3. In other agencies, they have traditionally been union represented.
Okay.
And so the union would like to just provide additional feedback on those specifications.
Thank you. This item will be moved without any further objection to the next meeting. 24.
Madam Mayor, on discussion?
Yes.
Okay. To the city manager, to Dr. Lennox, could you be more specific about what the objections of the bargaining unit is?
Yeah, Councilmember Deere, that there isn't per se objection, but I think they would like to ensure that they have ample time to review those. I think initially there was a review, but the title of the positions had changed. They want to make sure that there aren't any other changes. That's the only particular reason.
I see. Which bargaining unit is this?
These two positions were proposed for ASME 1017 confidential.
Both of them? I see. All right, thank you.
So you guys will move expeditiously if I continue this item. It won't get lost in La La Land. So we'll continue until the next meeting. Item number 33.
Item 33 is the
Okay.
is consider a contractual services agreement with We the Creative for the development and implementation of an economic. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. To consider awarding a purchase order to National Auto Fleet Group of Watsonville, California, for the purchase of 2 new 2026 Ford Super Duty F550 extra large regular cab graffiti trucks for the Public Works Department for council's recommendation and approval.
Yeah, Madam Mayor.
Yes.
I'm the one that pulled item number 33. I want this item pulled for the residents to know that we are in the process of purchasing 2 new vehicles to assist, because the issue has been graffiti has been popping up, and we just need to make sure that we have the tools that's necessary so that we can eradicate the graffiti in our communities. So I just wanted, through the city manager, through the director of public works, just to give information about the deployment of these trucks.
Yes, these are additional trucks to add to our fleet, so we'll have a total of 4 graffiti vehicles.
So now you have actually 4 graffiti vehicles now?
We will have, once these trucks are built and we purchase them, they'll be on. There's probably about I want to say like a 6-month lead time for the trucks.
6 months out?
That's an estimation, yes, sir.
And to the city manager, we have staff that's going to will be manned on these trucks for graffiti removal, or they're just going to be in the fleet?
No, that's internal staff. Is that what you're asking?
Is there going to be a manned truck, even though now we have 4? Do we have staff for the 4 trucks versus just having staff for 2 trucks, or we have 2 backup trucks, what I'm hearing? That's what I'm trying to find out.
Public Works will ensure that 4 trucks are running.
Okay. So to my residents, that we are in the process of purchasing 2 additional Ford Super Duty trucks for the use for graffiti removal, and we do have staff that's available. That will be 4 trucks, so there'll be a truck in each district, District 1, 2, 3, and 4, to assist in graffiti removal. Is that what I'm hearing?
We will put a plan together to make sure that we eradicate the graffiti as quickly as possible.
Okay. Just making sure that we got that plan in place. So I move staff's recommendation.
Any further conversation? Well, it's been moved and probably second. Please cast your vote.
They're waiting on you, man.
Oh. I need to.
Motion carries.
Dr. Lennox, I need to talk to you about item number 24. All these positions. Item number 35.
Item number 35 is to consider approval of a contract services agreement with ACE Consulting Engineers Incorporated to provide design services to prepare the plan specifications estimates for University Drive Street improvement from Avalon to Wilmington, project number 1753, federal aid project number STPL 5403033 for Mayor and City Council.
I pulled the item. I wanted staff to give information to my residents about University Drive being repaved and done, because this is a big issue for the residents in the area.
Good evening, Mayor, Mayor Pro Tem and Council. Staff solicited proposal from qualified firms to provide necessary professional services to complete the plans and specs for University Drive improvement from Avalon to Wilmington. 2 firms submitted proposals, and ACE Consulting Engineers was the top-ranked firm. ACE will have 4 months from the notice to proceed to complete the plans and specs and estimates. The project will rehabilitate the existing asphalt pavement and repair concrete infrastructures such as curb, gutter, driveways, and ramps at the University Drive between Avalon and Wilmington. Both the design and construction phase of the project are primarily funded by a federal grant administered by Caltrans, and a contract for not to exceed amount of $230,263 was prepared, and the City Council is requested to approve this contract services agreement between ACE Consulting Engineers and the City of Carson.
Thank you. To the city manager, to the staff, I just wanted to make it clear to the residents. In the staff report, you claim that to do the specs and specification and plans is going to take 4 months. Is the process doing that for 4 months?
It's 4 months from the issuance of the notice to proceed, meaning we have the fully executed contract and PO ready for us to be able to issue the notice to proceed.
So we're looking at this just to get the plans and specs to actually give us a roadmap on how to do the repairs and the curb and gutters. It would be January of 2026, possibly, given the holidays coming up for Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's. Once the plans and specs have been done, what is the timeline for the implementation of those plans to actually do the street repairs and to have the street ready for driving?
We have to keep in mind that this project is funded by a federal, it's federally funded, administered by Caltrans. So the procedure is different compared to a normal city project funded by general fund or like MTA fund. We have to follow the local procedures manual. Each phase of the project, for example, for design, we need to get authorization from Caltrans first before we move forward with the design. For this one, we have the authorization ready for the design. But once we advertise, once we complete the plans and specs, we can go back to Caltrans and apply for another authorization to proceed with construction. And that's the only time we can advertise a project for construction bid.
So meaning now that January of 2026, we have plans and specs. Once we get the plans and specs, then we have to reapply for the additional funds for the actual implementation and to construct the street. And now we have to wait for that award letter to come from Caltrans. That may put us back, what is this? Today's September 2nd. We're looking at September 2nd of next year at this point. We're going to go another summer without having the street repaired because we're going to have a rainy season again. The residents are complaining of potholes. I'm complaining of potholes because I drive up and down that street every day, and it's issues along that thoroughfare.
Council member, if I may, the time frame is not based off of City of Carson staff. It's based off of what we think the estimate and the time for completion for other agencies to get through their processes. So when the engineers for here in the City of Carson put this together, this is their best estimate without necessarily being able to confirm the variables that we have no control over. So what they're suggesting is that if everything goes according to plan, based off of their experience, we're looking at hopefully starting construction of that street in May, in May of next year, and completion of September, and closing out the project in October. Again, this is based off of other agency variables, and this is their best expert guess.
Okay, it sounds better than the one that I gave. I said September. You said May, which is a whole lot better.
Beginning construction, yeah, that is their best guess. But I would also like to add, due to the creativity of the staff, we're looking at different ways of doing things. And if you've noticed, if you've driven down there is work being done in that area, because we recognize that this is a longer process due to the other agencies. So we took a portion out of that scope of work, and we are internally doing this sidewalk that has been vacant for a couple days. I think it has been a couple days, couple months. So we're working on that now. So staff is not sitting idly by and just waiting. We're looking at opportunities where we can do work, even though we are waiting on things that we can't control.
Thank you. Move staff's recommendation.
Thank you.
Second.
It's been moved and properly second. Please cast your vote. Was there any further discussion, I should say? Hearing none.
Sorry, can you repeat the second?
Yes, second the motion.
Oh, it was you, Councilman Deere. Thank you.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Item number 37.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Item number 37 again will be providing a brief update by our Chief Engineer, Gilbert Marquez.
City staff has been working with the California State University Dominguez Hills on project number 1780. This is the Victoria Transit Center, to design and construct a new transit center on the university campus adjacent to Victoria Street. The city and the university have collaborated on the conceptual design and now seeking to formalize their respective roles in the project design, construction, and long-term operations. Staff recommends City Council approval of Memorandum of Understanding between the City of Carson and the university to move forward with the project.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I'm the one that pulled this item as well. I just wanted the residents to know that at our university, Carson University Dominguez Hills, we've been talking about this transit center for a lot of years. We've moved it from one location to the other. It was going to be at the South Bay Pavilion. Well, I'm going to go back to Carson Mall, then the South Bay Pavilion. Now we're at Carson Dominguez Hills. We've been at Carson Dominguez Hills, hasn't been built. But let me back up. Then it was going to be at Dignity Health Sports Center. It was going to be on the corner going into the Dignity Health Sports Center. So I'm just wanting to make sure that we are going to have this transit center completed this time, because we are going to be on the world's platform with the Olympics, and the main way that people are going to be able to travel to and from that area is by a transit hub. So it's going to be very important that we have this transit hub built this go around. So once we get this memorandum of understanding between the university and the city, what is the timeline for the next step in getting this moving forward?
The next step is for the consultant to complete the final design, which may take 3 months to 4 months. And then once the plans and specs are completed, then this one is funded by Metro, so we don't need any authorization from other agencies, so we can just move forward and go ahead with the advertisement of the project for construction bids. So this one's a little faster.
So we anticipate this transit center being completed when?
I would say 4 months design, and then once the design is completed, construction would take probably 8 months to 10 months at the most.
So we're looking at this time next
around
year,
this-
around
yeah, this
October,
time.
November of 2026?
That's correct.
Okay. I just need, that wasn't included. I mean, I think for this body to at least know what's happening, and we're all involved with the Olympics in some form or fashion, and knowing I've gone to several meetings and me being on the other boards, we're discussing how transportation is going to look in their host cities, and other host cities already are doing things that I don't think we are at the level we should be, because we should have had this already in place at some point in our city. So thanks for giving me that information. To the residents and staff, to know that there's going to be a transit center in our city at some point in time by this time next year. It's going to be located on the campus of Cal State University Dominguez Hills on Victoria.
That's correct. On the south side of Victoria, that's a property owned by the university.
On the south side of Victoria, okay.
That's correct.
On the south side.
Yes.
I move staff's recommendation.
Second. Well, do we?
Motion carries.
What was the vote? Oh,
The vote was unanimous, Madam Mayor.
yeah, I had all kind of things coming up here. Item number 38. Consider adoption of resolution number 25089, rescinding and replacing resolution number 25080, and approving the City of Carson Streetscape Master Plan. Mr. City Manager. Oh, is it? Oh, shucks.
Already been approved with the
It's
consent
already been
calendar.
approved. You guys are keeping me here too long. So 39, we're on 40, special orders of the day. Consider adopting resolution number 25065, a resolution of the Carson City Council of the City of Carson, California, ratifying adoption of the City of Carson 2024 Local Hazard Mitigation Plan and approval of an amendment to the city's general plan, the community service, education, and safety element related to the city's adoption of the City of Carson 2024 Hazard Mitigation Plan with minor clarification, text added. Madam City Clerk, we're going to open the public hearing.
Yes, thank you, Madam Mayor. The notice of public hearing to consider the adoption of this reso approving the general plan amendment has been given pursuant to the applicable law, including but not limited to the proof of timely publication by myself. The agenda posting requirements were met. The posting affidavits are on file in my office, and we did not receive any written communication for this item.
So we're going to open the public hearing, and anyone want to speak on this? Hearing none?
Madam Mayor?
Yes.
I'll make a motion on it that we waive.
Let
Have
me
you closed the
close
public hearing already?
No, I'm getting ready to close.
You haven't?
No, I'm closing it now.
Oh, I see. I thought you said you want to
I'm going to close the public hearing. Any staff deliberation? Councilman?
Okay, I move that we waive further reading and adopt resolution number 25-065. A resolution of the City Council of the City of Carson, California, ratifying adoption of the City of Carson's 2024 Local Hazard Mitigation Plan and approval of an amendment to the city's general plan. In the community services, education, and safety element related to the city's adoption to the City of Carson 2024 Hazard Mitigation Plan with minor clarifying text edits.
Second.
Been moved and properly second. Please cast your vote.
Motion carries.
Thank you. The next item is item number 41. I'll continue that until the next meeting. That's appointment of local uncontested hirees. Item number 42.
Madam Mayor?
Yes.
Just really quick, I need to make sure that there's a recommendation that you move the League of the delegates for the League. Is it the League of California Cities or the League of California Cities? They require action taken. So if there's no changes, that's fine. But they just need a report that action was taken for the actual delegates.
What page is that on, sweetie?
That's on page. One moment.
League of California Cities. Delegate is Councilwoman Rojas. The alternate one is Hilton. Alternate number two is myself.
Yes.
Okay, I don't see any changes.
Okay. One moment. I just want to make sure. Oops, wrong phone. Michael. It was national or local? Okay, yeah, league, just
League.
local, yeah. Okay, so we'll, I'll just send a report to them. They required action taken, so I'll just let them know that there's no changes. Yes. No, well, in my opinion, no. It's been the same, this is something new. They were just requiring that action be taken, that this be spoken.
I make a motion that it stays the same without any changes.
Second.
Okay.
It's been moved and probably second. Cast your vote.
Can we do a verbal on this?
Yes,
Since it's,
ma'am.
yeah, because it's gonna capture it for the whole,
Okay.
so.
Roll call.
Everyone in,
Yes.
great.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Item number 42, consider appointments to the South Bay Workforce Investment Board, seats represented by the City Carson business sector members. The recommendation, Mr. City Manager.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Yeah, the consideration of appointments to the South Bay Work Investment Board, SBWIB, seats represented by the City of Carson business sector members. I believe the recommendation is to appoint one Mr. Darren Embry, Vice President of Community Development for Fairing, to the South Bay Work Investment Board for the term expiring June 30th, 2027. And then also, number 2 recommendation is to appoint Sean Webb, President of Flight Wave Aerospace, to the South Bay Workforce Investment Board for the term expiring June 30th, 2027 for your consideration.
We had that discussion. I'd like to make a motion that we approve the item as is.
Second.
All right.
I have one question. Who is Sean Webb?
Mr. Webb is the president of Flightware Aerospace, company here in the.
I see Darren.
Mr. Webb? Is Mr. Webb here? I didn't see him. Mr. Palmer? This is Christopher Palmer.
I know Mr. Embry.
Yes. Christopher Palmer, Economic Development Manager, will speak on behalf of Mr. Webb.
This was a recommendation from the Chamber of Commerce to nominate Sean Webb.
Oh, the same information I had before you came up here. Could you have Mr. Webb to come and introduce? Do you know who he is, Councilman Deere?
I do not.
I'll have him come and introduce himself to the council at the first appropriate meeting he's available for.
That he's available.
So I guess we need to bifurcate it and approve Darren, Sean Webb, pending on his introduction to the board. We don't know him. I'm trying to Google Sean Webb, and it's a lot. But I did put Flight Wave Aerospace.
Did you try LaShawn Webb?
Oh, we'll be appointing the wrong person if we appoint.
It says Sean Webb.
Sean?
Okay. We
Duh,
like
Sean.
you said, we're going to bifurcate. I'd like to know who we're appointing.
Absolutely.
Madam Mayor, to the city manager, has his staff met Mr. Webb?
I have not.
Have you ever talked to him before on the phone or anything?
No, this is a recommendation from the chamber.
Carson Chamber of Commerce? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'd like to amend my motion to bifurcate it to appoint Darren Embry, Vice President of Community Development for Fairing, to the South Bay Workforce Investment Board for the term expiring June 30th, 2027.
Second.
Been moved and probably second to appoint Darren Emery and to bring back, we'd like to meet Sean Webb before we make an appointment.
So, Madam Mayor, as the maker of the motion amended his motion, I was a seconder. I agreed with the amendment.
Thank you. Can we vote?
I voted.
Yeah, you voted?
Okay, the motion is unanimous. Motion carries.
The next is all communications for matters not listed on the agenda.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Let's see who's, wow, I cannot read this.
Who's here?
Pat? Paz. Pause.
Pause.
This is really bad.
Looked like she brought something with her, like a tractor or something.
Yes, pause. It's you. Come on down. Yeah.
Waiting for 5 hours.
We all
wanted
have.
to keep you company. We wanted you to keep us company.
Okay, pause. You have 3 minutes.
Yeah, okay. Can I just
There. Sure. Mhm. I'll just take them all. I'll take them all. Yeah, I got it. Okay. Is it
Okay, finally, I'm here. And I was patiently because of last time I was impatient, but this time I am.
It's always
Okay.
good to be patient.
I would like to submit. Okay, first of all, I'd like to say thank you. Good evening, Mayor Lula,
How are
Council Member, and city staff. My name is Paz Villanueva Cachola Velasquez, a 44-year resident of our beloved city of Carson, founder advocate at what I will be speaking tonight, the Filipino American History Month Planning Committee and the Larry Itliong Committee. Tonight, we respectfully ask you to 3 things: to affirm the city annual Filipino American History Month celebration and the Larry Itliong on October 25, and place both events on the 2025 special event calendar with funding consistent with prior years. Agendize the renaming of Carriage Crest Park to Larry Itliong Park. Carson has been a leader in 2010. This council unanimously adopted resolution 10-108 naming October 25 as a Larry Itliong Day, the first city of the nation to do so. In 2018, Carson advanced that legacy further by declaring Larry Itliong Day paid city holiday. In the current fiscal year 2024-2025 special event budget, the city's own figures show line items supporting for the Filipino American History Month kickoff, which was $25,000, and Larry Itliong, $25,000, Fund 101. These appear alongside with other cultural significant events such as the Black History Month, the Hispanic Heritage Mariachi Festival, June 10th, Cesar Chavez Tribute, Samoan Heritage Day, and the Philippine Independence Day. Why does that matter? Because they are not just festival, they are curriculum-aligned, intergenerational program that engage students through the Larry Itliong essay and poster contest, deepen understanding of labor history, and strengthen relationship between school and the city. In short, Carson's celebration makes civic education visible. We've heard concern that the 2025 calendar may omit the reduced support of the Philippine American History Month and Larry Itliong Day. For the period for the fiscal year 25-26 budget presentation slide deck, several special events are shown in the detail. Film History Month did not appear on that slide, which create understandably uncertain. We ask clarity tonight and commitment to keep Carson leadership intact by scheduling of funding both events for October 2025. Our specifically ask calendar and funding place Film History Month kickoff on Saturday, October 11, the second Saturday of October, and Larry Itliong Day on Saturday, October 25
Madam
on
Mayor,
the
that's
nearest
3
Saturday.
minutes.
Your time is up.
Okay, the rest is here, and then I'm presenting to you a draft of a resolution about this event. So please consider it. Maybe you could agendize in the next meeting.
Give it to our city manager, please.
And thank you very much.
Thank you, and thank you for waiting.
Thank you so much, Paz. Next, we have Faye Coons. Oh, did William Coons leave too?
Can I finish mine with the
Well, you did well. No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
We got
so
the
please
message.
consider the one that I have submitted, and I hope you will agendize us for the next.
Thank you.
That concludes public comment, Madam Mayor.
Council members' request to add items to future agenda. We need to take that off. All communications, council members.
Madam Mayor.
Yes. Councilman, oh, wait a minute, 3. Everybody's 3. What's happening here? Okay, Dr. Hilton was number 1. Deal was 2. Hicks is 3. Dr. Hilton.
Madam Mayor, I just wanted to say thank you to the residents who came out to the Fam Fest. Thank you to the staff. It was incredible. We had an incredible day, fun in the sun, and I'm hearing people still talking about it. I think we have a video. Gary, do we have a video back there? Just showing the days of the event. No? Is it? Got a video? We do? They may be back there asleep like they've been for the last
Wake up. We need the video.
Who's this?
Maybe they didn't fly business class on their way back from the conference.
Maybe.
There might be jet lag.
Maybe.
TikTok.
The testimony of one employee who flew to Vegas, took him 9 hours to get there because he got the cheapest flight from Carson.
$13.
No video?
I guess.
Is there a video, guys, back there?
They ready to go.
The boss
Just wanted to
is
say
coming.
thanks to the incredible people who work and serve the city. They're not back there? Okay.
What they say?
They went home.
We on the air.
Ain't nobody in the booth. Wonderful. There's no video.
Didn't like our conversation, huh?
All right. Thanks so much. The video's supposed to be back there.
Well, you don't.
That's okay. We'll have it next time.
We were there. It was a great event, very well attended. My hat's off to our councilman, our doctor. This is the fifth year and the crowd has grown through dedication and commitment. And the fact that our residents love these type of events. And so we are moving, and I want to say thank you. I also want to say kudos for my wonderful job fair and to thank the staff. The job fair was exceptional. Thank you to those Lulu girls sitting over there. Hey, Lulu girl. We had over 500 people that signed up, 70 vendors that were real jobs, and people received on the spot offers of jobs. So that's saying a lot, and we're still getting positive comments. The Carson Citizens Cultural Arts Foundation and all the people that help us to promote this event, it was very well received. And the residents just really, the people that attended really appreciated the fact that we were doing something to get them employed. And like I said, there were 70 vendors there that some were hired, offered jobs on the spot. So that's a good thing. So thank you. And to the South Bay Whip, Jan Bogle and his team for helping us to put on this wonderful event, and to all of our sponsors and the Carson Citizens Cultural Arts Foundation. Thank you. Who's next?
I think I am.
Hilton, Councilman Deere.
Yeah, thank you. I also attended the Fam Fest. It was quite a celebration. Really great professional entertainment, really high quality entertainment. I also want to comment about the heat waves that we've had this summer. I wanted to have the staff contact the management at the South Bay Pavilion to ask them to continue providing cooling stations, so to speak, for people that maybe are at home in Carson and they don't have air conditioning for one reason or another. They can go to the mall. It's an air-conditioned indoor mall, which is becoming more of a rarity in the United States. But we do have one in Carson, and it's a nice environment. It's peaceful, maybe a little too peaceful, not enough customers, but certainly it's cool. And I think that's really important that our residents know that they can go there for safety purposes. And I want the mall to continue that. They have in years past. So if the staff could contact them, I would appreciate it. Thank you. And that's all I have, Madam Mayor.
Thank you. MPG Hicks.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I did also attend the Fam Fest by way of Catalina. I made sure I was. I made sure I came.
I'm sorry you got in trouble for coming back.
Okay, I get in trouble for coming back.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. To do your duties.
But it was a very nice event. I had my one of my annual town hall meetings at Collins Park, very well attended. Sorry, I did have to cancel my Dolphin Park town hall meeting. It's going to be rescheduled. You will receive information in the mail about the next town hall meeting. In addition, what's coming up on September the 6th is the 5th annual Cajun and Blues White Linen Affair for Saturday, September the 6th from 5:30 to 11, featuring the original Lakeside, along with Aaron Stevenson, Mr. Quick, Andre Theory, and his accordion soul music, Kenny Sarah and the Bump Junk Brass Band. It will be at the Carson City Hall parking lot at 701 East Carson Street. Tickets are $65, which includes a Cajun meal along with some beignets. Again, this will be a sold-out event. Every year it sells out. The last thing I think I talked, there was about 30 tickets that were left.
I had a resident call me today and say that they bought the last ticket, so I think it's already sold out.
It's sold out? They bought the last one? Okay.
That's what somebody told me.
They said that 2 weeks ago, too, and it wasn't sold out, so check.
I'll check again.
Yeah, 'cause
maybe. Yeah, that last I was told there was 30 tickets left, so they need to check with staff. What time did your person call?
Text like 4:30, like I bought the last 3 tickets. Yeah.
Oh.
So,
okay.
Yeah, so I'm just saying what they told me.
I'll check again. Also, we were able to secure Guy Black from KGLH to be the MC. If you're familiar with the Battle Royale that he does on Saturdays with the Battle Royales with different artists pitting against each other, he's actually going to be the MC. He's bringing a host of other stuff that he's going to actually have at the event. The city paid for advertisement up for a certain amount because Guy Black is there. It's on the radio morning, noon, and night, all the way up until Saturday. And he's going to actually pump it up even more during his Guy Black show on next Saturday, coming up on the 6th. So if we can, if we are able to, through the city manager, through the director of community services, if we have sold out, are we able to expand at any given time? Because I know with his advertising, because I think even the night, Tammy Mack, she's also now advertising it as well, because I talked to her. So there's multiple people that are now advertising on the radio way more than it has been in the past.
If we expand the number, that number will have to be finalized by tomorrow.
Okay, and then we need to let people know, as Councilman Hilton talked about, someone told them that it was sold out.
Yes, I'll check with staff.
We need to find that out, okay. Need to find that out. But other than that, I just want to say, I'm sorry. Sorry I missed the last council meeting. I was, again, stuck on a plane trying to get back home. I'm always trying to get somewhere.
With no seat.
With no seat. But I was actually stuck from Paris to get to Washington, D.C. My flight was delayed, and by the time I got to Washington, D.C., the flight that was supposed to have been the connector flight to get back to California had already left.
They left you.
They left me because we were late flying in. So by the time I got a flight that was actually coming back to California, it was well into 9 o'clock by the time I got back here.
You know you can get reimbursed.
I can't get reimbursed. It was personal vacation. Oh, well, I won't put that publicly. I'm already in the process of doing some things because my luggage was lost in Paris for about 4 days, and it was a very interesting trip. It was an interesting trip. But Italy was outstanding. Well, anybody wants to go to Italy, please go to Italy. Portugal was all right, but it wasn't that big a deal. But Italy was the best.
Thank you. I'm glad you made it back, Councilwoman.
Yes, thank you. Let's see. We had a town hall meeting. The mayor and I had a town hall meeting at Carson Park. It was
jam-packed.
It was great. A lot of people attended. We had a lot of updates for the people in the community, and we're going to continue on our tour, not just in my District 4, but all the districts, so we could update everybody. So that was well attended, and we're going to be doing one this month again. I don't think we've locked in a date, but we're going to do this monthly. So thank you. And lastly, everybody surprised me today, so I want to thank everybody for this award here, this Heroes Award. Thank you so much. I just want to, I don't know if you guys have seen this. I just want to know, they got the bun accurate, but I want to know who the artist is, because that body, I don't think I've ever had those abs, but I appreciate it. I'm going to look at it, and this will be my goal. It'll be my body and my dreams, but thank you, everybody. So appreciate it. All right.
Tell Margie, she's still here. They did a good job, and that's why they did a good job putting this program together and the award. You know,
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Really have to see this.
Yeah,
body,
it's a
I'm telling
nice
you.
program. That's why I said she needs to be here to do these presentations, because we were lost standing up there. So did a good job with the write-ups and everything. So I appreciate that. Tell her entire staff. And to the Lulu Girls +1, Councilwoman, your field rep, we didn't thank Christian, you guys, for all the work that you did to make the town hall meeting a success. I said Lulu Girls +1. We're going to make them 3 Lulu Girls. Okay. We have to go into closed session. We're going to recess to closed session. We'll be back in about 5 minutes to adjourn this meeting, but we're going to recess for about 5 minutes. So no, you can't go home yet. Right up here. We're reconvening to open session. Madam City Attorney, report out.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. The council reconvened in closed session to discuss item number 6, which was, hold on one second here, which was real property negotiations pursuant to Government Code Section 54956.8 regarding real property known as 24205 Avalon Boulevard, Carson, and no reportable action was taken. Thank you.
Thank you. Memorial adjournments.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. These are the names that I received. Okay. Edward Johnson Jr., Robert Charles IV, Chief Judge Charles R. Jones, Charles Johnson, Dr. Danielle Spencer, Gwendolyn E. Mitchell, Dorothy Presley, Julius L. Taylor, Paul de Guzman, Dr. Joseph Jackson, Josefino Joe Bontad.
Does anyone have any other names?
Father, you heard every name that was written tonight. We pray for their family. We pray that you give them strength, comfort, and encouragement. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.